Order of reason spreads its wings and the world burns. We tell ourselves this is for enlightenment. We tell ourselves this is for the greater good. We tell ourselves this is for humanity. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Put your face. We lie to ourselves. The great engines of the empire are all-consuming beasts, heedless of anything but their own hunger. For riches, for lives, for land. Everything falls before their advance. Nations are ground to dust. Histories torn apart and set aflame. Treasures seized and secrets plundered. We will chain the world and all its magical wonders. Who will stop us? Welcome to Skilamalink, a tale about Mage the Ascension in the Victorian Age. We are Vorpal Tales, and we play terrifying tales and awesome adventures every day of the week. For you lovers of the Onyx Path, we have a Mage the Ascension chronicle every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern called White Walls on our channel, the link to which will appear momentarily. And starting next Saturday, also at 9 p.m. Eastern, From Invictus with Love, our new Technocracy Reloaded story. And on Fridays, Scarred Lands, Dracogenesis with Patty. And since it's Jumpstart April, almost, you can catch us here doing the Trinity Aeon and Trinity Aberrant Jumpstarts at 9 p.m. Eastern on the 2nd and the 9th. Also, beginning next Tuesday, Steve, I'm going to need you to do it.
Trinity Continuum Adventure!
Starting next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, every Tuesday. Be sure to check out our website, vorpaltales.com, to see our complete calendar, including all of our other non-Onyx games, recaps of shows, and past show archives on YouTube. You'll also find links to all our social media here and our Patreon. Be sure to click follow on Twitch so you can get notified, and if you check out YouTube, subscribe and hit the bell. We appreciate you all. Also, you only have a few more days to get on the Indiegogo for Mage the Ascension Victorian Age before all those delicious stretch goals slip through your fingers. Get there by Thursday. Links will appear shortly. Special thanks to Onyx Path Publishing and White Wolf for gifting us the World of Darkness and all the support that they offer. Thanks to Astral Tabletop for the awesome virtual space we use to play all our games. And to Nate Mid for our custom Astral Tabletop Mage character sheets that you too can use if you use Astral to play Mage. Awakened extraordinary gentle beings. Tell us who you are and who you're playing.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I am playing the Verbena Mage Westenra.
Hey there, it's Ed Space Lord Pajamas. I am playing the Australian Murdoch Jones, the Electrodyne Engineer.
Hey everybody, I'm Ever. My pronouns are they, them, and tonight I will be playing Ethan Jones. No relation to Murdoch Jones. And his pronouns are he, him. He is a Korax shifter.
Hello everybody, I am Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade. And tonight I am playing Sir Arthur Westenra, the death-obsessed gentleman who is a Chakravanti mage.
I'm Kisama, and tonight I will be playing Joffrey Wellington, theoretical mathematician and best friend of Sir Arthur.
And I am Dwayne, forever the Asian ground kraut, made of kimchi on the internet. And tonight I will be playing Dr. Otto Lyle, the Order of Hermes Mage.
Excellent. And now, Avery, if you would, a recap of last week's events before we lead to our epic finale.
Ah, yes. I'm getting to that.
Drum roll.
Their mind is still reeling from my explanation.
It's true. In the wake of the train wreck, Sir Arthur does his best to chase away a nosy helper doctor who insists on providing medical attention to us. Maisie, with Ethan perched on her shoulder, decides what she really wants right now is some ghoul blood. Not to eat, mind you. Though I wonder sometimes. Meanwhile, Dr. Lyle is being assaulted by the straight... I hate you all so much right now.
In the streets!
Brutally. Oh my gosh.
I forgot that term's in there. Meanwhile,
Every week,
Dr.
Rachel
Lyle...
gets you.
Huh?
Every week, Rachel gets you.
It's true, it's true. Meanwhile, Dr. Lyle is being assaulted by the Straits, his body racked by the rigor mortis it should be feeling, but isn't. Our nosy doctor friend pulls out a horse needle of something and injects something glowy and glittery into the doctor. It seems to alleviate the worst of it. Once the doctor has been injected and the other doctor vanishes, he recognizes the man as Order of Reason. Doesn't sound so reasonable to me. Maisie and Ethan manage to get ghoul blood, and thanks to Ethan, an eyeball as well. Meanwhile, Sir Arthur finds himself bereft of money and the victim of a magical mugging. Something is coming after him with entropic magic, with a very technocratic pattern. He goes to Maisie with his worries, and Maisie, upon examining her father, realizes they've all been infected by whatever it is the Order of Reason is up to. Meanwhile, the Straits continue attacking poor Dr. Lyle. One of his legs seizes up, and skin comes away in Joffrey's hand when he tries to help. We're too exposed here and make a mad dash for our home. But the home is not quite what we expected. Quincy and Murdoch did a pretty thorough job redecorating with the Gatling.
That was great.
I mean, you know, a little hole there, a little hole there. New windows. Dr. Lyle's jaw dislocates. More zombie-esque than TMJ. And Maisie drags him into her sanctum for some medical attention. We all realize the same thing at around the same time. Where is Sophie? Ethan, still in bird form, flies off to go find her. Maisie, Arthur, and Lyle work together to heal Lyle. Wait, Maisie, Arthur, and Lyle? Yes? Lyle knows that he can ask his companions to share some of the suffering, which they are fortunately willing to do. Maisie struggles to brew a proper healing tea, probably because she's half drunk on absinthe and her garden is full of toxic plants. But it works, though at the cost of Lyle descending half into quiet. He has now become rather death-obsessed, to the point of destroying many of Maisie's plants. While this is going on, Ethan has returned to the site of the train accident. The redhead is there, whispering something to a constable. She leaves, and the constable begins barking out orders while orderlies move covered stretchers about. A jostled stretcher reveals Sophie's arm. Ethan discreetly resumes human form and goes to Sophie. Or as discreetly as he can when he realizes his technocratic infection has left him with feathers growing out of his skin. Having little choice, Ethan must rip out these feathers, inflicting damage on himself. At least with the blood, he looks like he belongs here. Returning to Sophie, he understands how close she is to death. Mimicking a Victorian gentleman, he rushes Sophie back to the estate. He forgets to turn the power off, however, leading to a brief moment of confusion. Maisie pulls Sophie back from the brink of death, and now the mages discuss the fact that they seem to have been both infected by the Order of Reason, and it's quite likely the redhead knows where we are now. They figure out that the doctor was with the technocrat and that he infected Sir Arthur when he handed over his card. Maisie and Arthur work together using their spirit and correspondence to reverse the enchantment and find out who did this, or at least where they are. They are 120 yards away. 119 yards away? While Sir Arthur loads his Winchester rifle, Maisie goes to the window and sees a mechanical man. It moves jerkily, emitting steam. It ends at our house saying, "Target acquired." It also exposes Joffrey as an Order of Reason member in good standing to everyone, except Arthur, who already knew. Smart chap. Furthermore, it identifies Murdoch as an expatriate, kill on sight. Sometimes I feel that way too. Just kidding. It shoots some strange projectile into the house. It's a cylinder of metal, which explodes into smaller cylinders in the parlor, which then explode themselves. The explosion knocks Arthur away and slightly damages Murdoch. Dr. Lyle is stunned. Ethan assumes warbird form. Arthur attempts to purge himself of the technocratic disease. Murdoch makes the terrain decidedly unfriendly by turning the yard into mud. Maisie also purges herself of this technocratic toxin and goes for cover. The hit mark crashes through the wall, slightly tripped up by the mud. Ethan takes a swipe at the robot with his razor wings. He makes contact, but hitting this creation feels like hitting a steel wall. He successfully inflicts some damage, though it relentlessly pushes forward. Quincy continues his redecoration efforts with his Gatling, successfully inflicting more damage on the hit mark. Sir Arthur helps reduce the disease for everyone else, and tips Murdoch off as to the location of the elephant gun. And maybe he should increase the bullet mass when he fires it. He also uses his own rifle to attempt shooting off the hit mark's chassis. Ethan, drawing on his blessings from Gaia, goes ham on this abomination. Tyler calls it Birdnado. It's still functional, but is missing a few limbs and probably important components. Self-destruct sequences initiate. Ethan grabs the hit mark and flies up with it to save his friends. Fortunately, with Gaia's extra blessings, Ethan survives the explosion. Barely, but he lives. Roast bird, anyone? Maisie berates him a bit for being a stupid cowboy American, but at least it's over. We spend the rest of the night drinking and healing and boarding up the windows, and ask Joffrey why the Order of Reasons would be coming after us now. But the answer is pretty obvious. We've been doing a lot of obvious magic. But the Order of Reason dislikes Homo Nocturnus even more than they dislike flashy mages. Perhaps a temporary alliance is in order? Joffrey reaches out, and they agree. If Sir Arthur moves away from the heart of the city, Murdoch leaves London entirely, rude, and Dr. Lyle attends the next Order meeting. Now we get a murderbot to attack the vampires with. After a night of healing sleep, Maisie makes a comforting tea that brings all the straits to the earth.
Nicely
This
done,
tea, it's
Rachel.
better than yours.
Nicely done. I'm just really glad Ever doesn't read these in advance to know these things are coming.
Right?
That's what I'm gonna do from now on.
Yeah,
Just have to change it at the last
It brings
second.
all the straights to the yard.
Oh gosh, okay. She's now convinced that she can redeem the redhead and restore her to life. But Sophie first. To Maisie's outdoor hen shrine, Dr. Lyle contributes his array of small mammal feti? Is that how you pronounce that?
I don't know, what is the plural of fetishes? Fetishes?
Fetish?
Bit of shy.
Fetishi.
Fish. While Joffrey helps by contributing helpful astrological calculations. Murdoch pours out some of his etheric juice and electrically charges the altar. Shocking. Sir Arthur finds a ship's navigational wheel and places it at a magically strategic location to interact with the sunlight. Ethan can save us from utter failure by contributing his gnosis. The ritual struggles at first as Maisie works to reconcile the various conflicting paradigms involved, but thanks to an infusion of quintessence by Murdoch, we have the raw power necessary to permanently sever Sophie's blood bond to her domitor. It exhausts us, but worth it. Sophie sits up, fully herself now, and says, I know where they are. And that is where we left off.
Thank you. So, yes, this fetish is deep, but it was fun to go through that exercise.
I couldn't help but also remember the Casanova Frankenstein moment from Mystery Men, where they're trying to remember the plural of nemesis, and my brain hurts.
Sigh?
So, when we begin, there will be a 12-hour time jump. So in those 12 hours, what did you do to prepare? As wizards unprepared will die. Let's begin with Dr. Lyle.
Oh, God, why do you always start with me?
It's the red background. Draws the eye.
Well, since I know we're going to be getting into a bit of a tussle, gonna prepare some personal wards on all of my body parts.
What are we starting with? What sphere?
I don't know. Where's my character sheet? There it is. Nope, that's not it. Let's start with forces.
How many dots?
2.
Okay. What kind of ward would you like?
Some type of like
Anti-electricity?
yeah, that would be nice since I died, or at least that's what the professor told me.
You can, in fact, attempt to create a, make yourself a lightning rod so you ground. Go ahead and roll your arete against a difficulty of 5 in the house. It's easier. We are going with the assumption that you're not concentrating, because you can only do one of those and it makes everything else harder. So we're going through a long duration.
Okay.
Which is why it's 5 at all. Outside of the house, this would be like an 8.
Got 3 successes.
Second roll.
Four successes.
Okay, mark down lightning shield +2.
Hey.
That took an hour. You have 11 left.
Oh, is it still me? Holy shit.
Yes. I would like to know, though, how does a ritual to ward against lightning look? Dr. Lyle does it.
So, it's actually a lot simpler than one would think. He will just surgically implant some magnets into his feet.
I like it. What next?
Should
By the
probably
way,
do
this is
something.
just you for now, not the group. This is not an AOE ward yet. You would need to clarify that.
Oh no, yeah. Nope, this is just me. I should probably use some life so that I can ignore some of the pain that I'm sure that I will be getting.
Life 4, you can do a lot. You could ignore injuries, the penalties from injuries. You could increase your stamina, which increases your soak. You could make it so you could actually soak things human can't normally soak. You could increase your health boxes.
Ooh. Let's start with increasing my stamina.
It's pretty easy. Give us a roll, difficulty 4, Arete.
Five successes.
Ooh, you can increase your stamina by 4, but you're capped at 5.
Okay.
That only took a half hour, so you've got 10 and a half left.
My God.
Dr. Lyle's gonna walk out like Frankenstein at the end of this.
I'm a boost.
Oh.
Eventually he'll get fatigued. It depends on what he does.
I have
Quite video game logic.
I have a really weird thought that I wanted to run by Dwayne to see if this is something he could do or would even want to do.
Have at it.
But we know we're going up against vampires. We have limited knowledge of vampires, but we know that they do drink human blood. At least that's what they've been feeding on. The Nocturnus, right?
Right.
Could you use Life 4 and actually alter your blood to be poisonous to vampires?
You have to know
I had an
Yeah.
idea along that lines, but instead of being poisonous, it would be like reverse mesmerism. Like, reverse the blood bond.
There you go.
That would be easier because to do the poison, you'd have to know what would poison them.
What would poison them? That makes sense. Rachel's
Sunlight.
idea is better.
Yeah.
sun in their blood. That'll work.
What poisons
Except
everything?
you don't know that that's a thing
Arsenic.
yet or not.
We don't even know that. Yeah.
I'll just shove arsenic into my bloodstream.
I don't think that will. That probably hurts you more than it hurts
It's gonna
them.
go well. You should do that. I agree. Let's do it. Roll the dice.
Quick, everybody eat this arsenic. It will protect us from the vampires.
I mean,
They wouldn't dare bite us.
as strung out as we all are, we should just load up on morphine.
Who needs
Feel
more?
dumb now because
I have my
I was
little
thinking.
bottle.
I was thinking that he could remove all of his blood from his body. I'm dumb.
Mercury. So it weighs them down.
It would also weigh me down.
Does oh, good point.
Now I'm just getting silly. Okay, all right. I was going to say pull
other
blood
spheres you
from
got,
your
Dwayne?
body and make it into a second you, so you have a blood golem following you around.
That is actually possible, but he doesn't have the spheres. You need more than life for that.
Yeah, I would need
Oh.
spirit.
Well, not necessarily to make a golem, but you would need matter and some
Yeah.
kind of mind magic, so you could split your mind there. Else it would just stand there.
I do not have matter. All I have is mind, forces, life, and 1 dot of correspondence.
You can do more than one ward from a sphere, but I'm going to increase the difficulty for subsequent wards because you're stacking them. Or you could try another sphere. You only need 1 dot in a sphere to do a ward, but more dots means more potency, more things you can do.
We are going to, now that I've protected my body a little bit, we should protect the mind.
How many dots in that one?
I only have 2.
Okay, what do you want it to do? Protect against mesmerism?
Yes.
Roll it. Difficulty 5 again.
Back 5. Three
One more
successes.
time.
And 3 successes.
Nice. So put mind ward +1. Or control ward +1 is probably a better way. What else you got?
My
Starting to get
God.
tired now because you've hit 4-ish hours of non-stop rituals.
Is there a way to soulstone myself?
Yeah, but you need prime for that.
Ah.
Phylacteries are totally a thing in Mage the Ascension.
Oh yeah, that is yeah. So I was just reading that earlier too.
You can also do this horrible thing to people called turning them into a soul flower. Makes you the bad guy, though.
There's no such thing as a bad guy in Mage. There's just subtle levels of not the same. I can't think of anything. Somebody help me out here.
What spheres you got left?
Correspondence. Already done life, forces, but I can do, and I did mind.
Correspondence, you could weaken your connection to things. Because you're a hermetic mage.
Yes.
You would understand that if they got samples of any of your stuff or your matter, your clothes or your blood, like from where you died, that their weird blood sorcery would be easier to do to you.
Oh.
You could weaken that.
Okay. Yeah. Why not? Because I can't think of anything else.
Difficulty 5 again.
That's 3
One more.
and total of 5.
That one just put down weakened connection ward. Now you need a nap and a snack.
Not weekend. Weekend.
Joffrey next.
Jaffrey time. All right.
You can do the cool shit. You, if you're willing to try for a spell that could fail and give you the straights, could increase everyone's actions, meaning they could take more actions in a turn before they have to split their dice pools.
Yeah.
Don't fear the straits, Joffrey.
Thinking of doing some time dilation like that for myself, but if I can do it for everyone, I think
It
that
is
would be a
inevitable
risk
that
I'm willing to
you will
take.
collect straights, yes.
I will need to accept the straits into my life. It seems
Accurate.
there's no avoiding the straits for me.
Completely broken them, mission accomplished. So,
Yep.
to your time magic.
Yes. So
If you want to try it on the group, I recommend you spend a point of quintessence.
yes.
We'll put it at difficulty 6, and you will need to accrue 8 successes.
I spend another point of quintessence.
Yes. Well, what's your avatar rating?
My avatar is 3.
Yes. That would make it difficulty 5.
Yeah.
If
I'm
you
gonna
fail,
need it
the
for this
DC goes up by 1. If you botch, the DC goes up by 1. You get you get 2 points of straights, and you have to spend willpower to keep going. So begin.
All right. 4 successes on the first roll, and 1 was a 10. All right, yeah, off to a great start. 3 successes and 1 success.
I think he's taking care of Doggo.
So,
Only
yeah,
one GM in this house. Dog thinks knows the rules better than I do. 8 is exactly what you needed, so everyone gets 2 actions before you have to start splitting your dice pools. You do, however, get 2 points of straights, because that's pretty uncanny.
On Sunday we learned it's good if someone is the bonus note taker. Is anyone able to write down what group bonuses we're getting?
Yeah.
I mean,
Rachel
I'm
do
already taking notes.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
And would I be able to give myself dots and skills using mind?
Yes.
Alrighty. Okay.
Just not talents. Skills and knowledges.
So
Go ahead and roll your arete against difficulty of 4.
just go for it.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So first roll is a 2.
So you get 2 points. Put it where you want. Nothing can go over 5.
I have another really weird question,
Yes.
and this is kind of key. You have your time sphere, right?
Yes.
Is
I'm
your
the
best
time
one?
man.
When we talk about time in the sense of magic, can you affect what time of day it is?
You see,
Yeah, if you want him to explode.
the way that the sun sits in the universe and the way that the earth sits relative to that's a lot of matter and people and
Right.
a lot of things moving. And
So math it.
but you see, Arthur, if I were to calculate time to go faster, everything would go faster. So we
It's
are
theoretically possible, the same way that this thing he calls the internet is theoretically possible in 1876.
That just sounds like malarkey. Time exists. This interneting does not.
Actually, modifying time beyond a few rounds is how most time mages burn out and die.
Okay, well, I'm willing to make that sacrifice if it makes the sun come out a few hours earlier and kills the vampires.
Yeah, could you use your math mind to make sure that our apoapse is in line with the sun's periapse?
I mean, you might be able to use correspondence.
I really
This
want to kill you, Key.
this will
They
definitely
really want me dead.
No, this will definitely bring all the straights to the yard. Rip a hole in space-time. The place where it's daytime?
Ooh, I like that one. Where there's just there's like a literal sunroof in the top of the house.
Yeah, just a hole in space time where just like
Over the
Let's
house.
see.
Yeah.
starlight shines through.
Now,
Don't
Let's see. Key
forget.
with 3 time wants to make sunlight come an hour earlier. Difficulty 9, 2 rolls, 13 successes. Begin.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
no.
Don't do that. I have an ability. I have an ability.
Do you have a sun cube?
Sun cube. What is it called exactly? It is right of the sun's bright rays, something like that. It is.
Yay, sun cube.
Hold on. Theoretically, if someone had forces, would they be able to create sunlight?
No, you need 4 dots.
Yes, right of the sun's bright rays.
You could
Sun cube.
transform other light into. So, like if you had a flashlight or a torchlight, you could at lower dots turn that into ultraviolet. But if you want like real beams of sunlight, you need 4. What you
I don't
can
have
do at 2 and
forces.
3.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, what you could do at 3 dots is basically really annoy the vampires. At 4 dots, you could seriously hurt them that way. But Ethan can actually create sunlight. Problem is, none of you know that's a thing yet.
Tiny bird.
We do know that they only come out at night. We know that they are completely
No.
nocturnal.
They raided the house and the train before the sun went down.
These are daywalkers.
Did they?
Oh, no.
Most of them were ghouls. Again, you don't really know the difference yet.
Got it. Okay.
You considering it to be stages of infection. And there were only 2, there were 3 total vampires between the train and the house, and none of them were seen outside.
Okay. Got it.
Vampires in Dwayne's apartment. Look at him.
So, how much time is left here for?
You've only done one thing.
rituals?
You've got time to do more stuff.
Don't want to break the system terribly and horribly, but how far
You.
could I push myself to gain skills before I start exploding?
So, the first roll is free. The second roll will get... Every time I tell you to roll again, the DC is going to go up by 1 until you fail.
That is
So
a
roll
risk
again,
I'd
only
be
now the
willing to take.
difficulty's 5.
Another 2 successes.
More! Now it's 6.
1 success.
Now it's 7.
Again, difficulty 7. Another success. And
Now
that's
it's
where I'm
8.
going to stop.
Okay. With those
Uh,
numbers, you only get 1 point of straights.
Right, I've got now the skills to use this cane that I've been given by my good friend Sir Arthur, both at 3. And for my last trick, I will now split my mind in half.
Ooh, okay. You have 3 mind?
I have 3 mind, yes.
Let's see. I don't remember. I gotta check real quick.
I also have 3 straights.
Is it a collector's set?
Out to be.
So while the mages are preparing,
Well, the mages are
Ethan-
getting straights, yes.
yes, while the mages are collecting straights, Ethan is making a bunch of kettles of tea and sticking it in the icebox and pouring a lot of sugar in it.
Maisie's probably in the kitchen because verbena, and is very interested. What are you doing?
This is my preparation. It's called sweet iced tea.
Just gonna suck on
What
sweet
does
ice
it
cubes.
do?
Wait, what? Sorry.
What does the sweet iced tea do?
It tastes good.
All right. Don't know why you do that to tea, but it's your tea.
It's
That's-
cold,
that's-
Maisie. There's no milk in it. It hasn't been steeped correctly.
That's the only way I drink it.
It made the
back
power go out for Dwayne.
Oh no.
home.
Uh,
Come back, Dwayne.
No.
okay.
Murdoch walks by. Did that with coffee once. Greatest thing I ever tasted.
Did someone say coffee?
You
Americans are
put
so weird.
coffee in the icebox?
What?
Hi, mate. It's the greatest thing.
So at 3 dots, you can't actually split your mind, but you can make it so you can do a mental action and a physical action at the same time without a penalty. Theoretically giving yourself 3, 2 physical or 2 mental and 1 of the other. Because you already
Take it.
have a split thing. Difficulty 6. Start rolling now.
Joffrey's in the corner surrounded by all these different pieces of slate, just covered. I almost spilled my drink. Oh my gosh. Covered in calculations. Some of them don't even make sense anymore. First roll, got 1 success.
Roll again. Sean, don't redo the cameras yet.
2 successes on the second roll,
One more time.
and 2 successes for a total of 5.
You are definitely out of juice now, but you succeeded. Meaning you need a snack and a nap.
And a lot of coffee.
Snacks.
Maisie's next.
Okay.
Glad we did Dwayne first.
So is there any way that I can combine life and spirit? So Maisie's thinking of this as like an infection. And she's like, all right, well, maybe if I make some sort of tisane using life and spirit, if I can trick the vampire into drinking it, that will heal the vampiric infection.
You would think you could because of what's happening to your mind. It wouldn't actually work, though.
Okay, she's gonna waste some time doing that.
Okay, we won't make you roll for that.
The straights are great time wasters.
Yeah, they are.
You think you have created anti-homunus nocturnus tea.
Yeah, and I will have everybody drink a cup.
Thank you.
Uh,
Little bitter. Could probably use I don't know, agave nectar or something.
Agave nectar. Sugar.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think. I only have 1 dot of entropy, but I've got 2 dots in correspondence.
1 dot of entropy is still enough for some basic warding.
Okay. Yeah. Would it be possible just to ward, like, against... I'm trying to think of a good thing to ward against using entropy. I mean, warding against being turned, but that seems pretty high level.
Warding against being turned? Oh, you mean turn into a vampire.
Yeah, embraced.
Very cool. You're using correspondence, yes?
And entropy. Entropy 1, correspondence 2.
Go ahead and roll against a difficulty of 6. It's not going to stop it, but it'll slow it down and weaken it.
That could buy us some time.
This is just for you, yes?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, that's an arete roll?
correct.
Oh, yay, there's a 10. You said 6?
Yep.
All right, 3 successes.
Again.
Damn it. Okay. I rolled a 10, but also a 1. Oh, god damn it. I rolled an 8 and a 1, and then I rolled a 10, which exploded into a 1.
10's for me, kill 1, so that's
Oh.
enough for you to succeed.
Yes, I forgot that rule. Hooray.
It's 2 things.
Yeah. And then, could I use life again to make myself faster?
Infinite speed.
Yes.
Cool.
That one's going to be pretty easy. Roll against difficulty of 3.
Ooh, 3 successes.
Okay. So your speed is tripled.
Neat. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
your ground speed is crazy now. Getting pretty tired, but you might be able to do one more thing.
Oh, Any way to use spirit to strengthen just our resistance to vampire magic?
Yes. Go ahead and roll just you or the whole group.
I think the whole group, if that's feasible.
Any dots?
I'm sorry?
How many dots do you have in it?
3.
Difficulty 7, go.
Shit, nothing. No 1s, though.
Difficulty 8.
Ooh. Fuck. That's a botch.
Willpower, plus 1
Yep.
straight, difficulty 9.
Okay, so that's a 10, which cancels out the 1. And the 10 explodes into a 3, so 1 success.
The group you can mark down has plus 1 spirit protection.
Okay.
And now you need a nap and some proper tea.
And some absinthe, I think.
Yes. Murdoch!
So Murdoch's gonna take a nap before anything. And we're hunkering down in the house, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he's a wizard, so he would know how long it's gonna take him, but he wants to go around and cause certain parts of the house. He remembered this one wizard who was like really into like science. That's a word. Making exploding lemons. So he's like, well, I can make exploding doorways, which would then cause the wood to just like shatter and go everywhere, like massive mines.
So you're assuming you're going to get attacked before you get to them?
Oh, are we going there?
Yes, correct. The girl you rescued told you where their nest is at.
Oh, damn it. Okay. They're totally ruined my idea.
Good idea, though.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
there's something here. Wait.
Whilst
yeah.
you think, there is one thing you should do first.
What's that?
Do you have meditation?
No.
All right. Roll your stamina plus however many dots you have in Avatar. However, you can make that work on the sheet or use physical dice. Roll. Difficulty of 6.
Oh, it was. Wait.
Stamina plus Avatar, DC 6.
Is that? That can't.
You can't check Avatar. You'll have to check something else that
Oh,
has the
sorry.
same dot
I had
number.
something else checked. Yeah, that would have been 6. So just take away some of my successes. 9? No, that can't be right.
Can't see the thing.
Yeah, that was 9 successes out of 9 dice. That's wild.
That is because you exploded 2 10s
Yeah, it's pretty
into
rad.
more successes.
I like that.
So, there isn't that much in the well, unfortunately, but you do recharge your battery pack by 4 quintessence, 4 shots.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna do that as well.
So that's done.
Can I make my skin harder to pierce?
You have life.
No. I
You
have
have matter.
I have matter.
You can make your clothes harder to pierce.
Let's do that.
Difficulty 5. Roll Arete.
Roll Arete.
Sorry, 4. You're in the house.
You'd wear like a high collared coat or something.
Everything's high collared.
I know. Oh, piss off.
Now the difficulty's 5.
I used all the successes on the last roll, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah, no. Just, no.
Roll it again. You haven't botched yet.
Can't get above an 8, apparently. 1 success. Ooh.
Aha! So, that gives you 2 points of armor on your clothing.
Okay.
Next. That's 2 things.
I guess then I want to make phosphorus rounds, just because fire hurts everything.
Okay. That's going to be, give forces.
I have forces, yes.
At least at 2 dots.
3 dots, actually.
Good. That makes it better. You get more rolls. It's going to be difficulty 5. Begin. Arete.
Again, Arete.
Oh, you're not going to need more rolls.
6.
Roll again, though.
Okay. Botch. Look at that. No, not really.
So, we're keeping the 6. So, we're going to call that 8 rounds.
Okay.
And you'll need a shotgun for those, not your laser or your ray gun.
Right.
We have dragon's breath.
One more thing before you run out of time.
One more thing. One more thing. One more thing.
Native Kimchi would recommend you to build some mines, even though
I was just about to say,
not
can
really
I make
a thing.
Can I make bottled lightning? Because it seems
Yes.
to be a theme. Okay.
It's going to be a difficulty of 5, and you're going to start with 2 straights before you even roll.
Okay.
I get these sparks flying somehow. Ayo.
3 successes.
Another roll.
Another roll.
It's a shame that the
Yep.
Molotov cocktail has not yet been invented.
6
Oh, look at that.
successes. Okay.
I guess
So-
it just was.
You needed 5 successes, so you actually successfully created 5 bottles, 5 lightning grenades,
Okay, cool. And they're literally just like mason jars with lightning in them, and
which is why you're getting paradox, yes.
Yes.
Straights.
Wow.
It's just lightning bolts bouncing around in a jar. And you have to keep them on a belt around your person, and they just keep shocking you, and that's what the straights is. It's really annoying.
ow. Ow. Ow.
All right, Sir Arthur.
Okay,
The
so
last of the mages.
now that everybody has decided what they're going to do with their time, I will investigate the weaknesses of the vampires.
Whatever. We're just guessing.
Intelligence plus occult difficulty 7. Unless
You said
any of your fellow players have library as a background.
no, but I have allies. Can one of my allies be a librarian?
Not that kind of library. You need a mage library.
I see.
Let me check Dwayne's sheet.
What are the skills you said, by the way? Investigation
Intelligence.
and
No,
intelligence.
occult and intelligence.
Occult and intelligence.
He does not. He has laboratory. which is the replacement for library. Okay. Does anybody have lore anything? I don't know if we gave that to anyone.
I have occult too, but that's it.
I have occult 3. I have rituals 3.
I have contacts, so if somebody I know, if I have a contact that I know another mage that might have it.
I have enigmas and research.
The person you need is the one whose power went out. I think he can still hear us, though, because he's watching on his phone. Dwayne, if you can hear us, acknowledge in the chat.
Yeah.
Show us a sign.
It's going to be a big delay, but Hot Dog Wizard is enhancing my role for this.
I can't see the shit.
Wait. Is that a contact of yours, Steve?
Yes.
A dog wizard's the contact.
Yes, I use my contacts and allies to find the Hot Dog Wizard.
But because it's 1876, it just means he's a flame wizard who likes dogs. The hot dog wizard.
Or he's the sausage wizard. Never mind.
Yeah, I was just thinking straight up sausage in a bun sold by a wizard.
The worst wizard.
Oh, get the fuck. No. God.
So,
The
Dr.
worst
Lyle,
wizard.
as a member of the Order of Hermes, you can trade favors for information. Are you willing to do that for the party? I know it seems like a silly question because it's a one-shot, but what if this carried on in the future in a farther season? You will owe them big for true information on creatures of the night. Remember, in the Order of Hermes, owing favors is a big deal.
Who's in the Order of
He
Hermes?
says do it, Dr. Lyle. Is there hermetic?
Oh, he says do it. All right.
Roll for Dr. Lyle, please. Steve, or Sir Arthur, you're going to need to roll.
Yeah, what's my first roll?
Manipulation's his best, so we'll do that. Plus expression, 6 dice, difficulty 6.
6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Difficulty 6. That is a 10, 9, 9. And an 8. So 4 successes.
Okay, go ahead and make your library plus occult roll at difficulty 6. The difference isn't that it lowered your DC. The difference is they're letting you use their information. The nearest Order of Hermes chantry is allowing you to look at their books. Big deal, by the way. Order of Hermes and the Chakravanti don't really get along.
Result is 1.
1 gives you 1 true fact. You can pick which one, knowing what you know about actual vampires in the world of darkness. The stakes, the sunlight, you decide.
Oh, jeez.
Blood frenzy.
I think I'd want to know a weakness, and if we're kind of just running with I think I want to learn. Let's go with stakes. Let's go with staking.
You learn the factual information that staking a vampire in the heart will paralyze it and cause it to go into some kind of supernatural sleep mode. When the stake is removed, they come out of it, but if the blood is drained, they're still too weak to do anything about it. However, if you drain too much of the blood and remove the stake, they become ravening monsters and kill everything in sight until they die.
Okay.
They don't need any kind of special wood or anything either, just wood through the heart.
All right. So I
Maybe even a metal pole, it's just got to go through the heart.
just any like a physical item in their heart.
Go with
Let's
wood to
stay-
be safe, but yeah.
Always would. Okay. All right. So that's one of my actions. I do some
Yep.
research on that, and I return back to the group as they are preparing. I'm sure we'll meet up afterwards. Other than that, I want to do a entropy ceremony again, using the wheel that I have to spin. Meditate on that. And I want to, observe the spinning of the universe, the pattern, all of that, and I want it to bend towards us, and make sure that we are always in a tactically advantageous position by whatever reason, Basically, I want to use entropy to give our team a bonus in the upcoming fight.
You did. Do you want your boost to lower the difficulty or give you an automatic success?
Automatic success.
From Hot Dog Wizard, since you didn't need it for the other thing. You could have rolled an extra dice for the other thing if you want to. I didn't think about that at the time.
With difficulty 6,
which would make it 5. So you can do one of 3 things. We can retcon it, because I forgot about it a minute ago. You can get 1 extra dice to your pool to learn vampire facts. I'm not going to give you an automatic fact, but you could get an extra dice to try. Or you could move it to the spell and either lower the DC or get an automatic success on the spellcast roll of the total number you need.
Let's take an automatic success on the spell that I'm about to cast.
Okay. Difficulty 6, begin. Arete roll.
Arete roll. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Difficulty 6. Shit. 1 success. The one
That's
that
2. Roll again.
No. The one that Hot Dog
okay.
Wizard gave me.
Because he gave you that though, and it's your first roll, the
that's-
DC does not go up.
That's actually a botch. I got a 5, 4, 4, and a 1. So I will spend a willpower to save the spell.
And you gain 1 straights.
Okay.
But you still don't need to raise the DC because of the auto success.
Okay, cool.
Roll again.
All right. Here we go. 6 still. That's better. That's a 10 and an 8. That 10 knocks out the 1. And then that's another 10. And that's another 7. Yeah, okay. So 2 10s, an 8, and a 7. So 4 successes.
Exactly what you needed because it was 5. So, I'll figure that into what I'm doing rather than have you write down the effect because that's going to be weird.
Okay. So yeah, just basically as I use that wheel, like that old kind of metal creaky, kind of almost like a old windmill, but doesn't attach anything, just to see if the wind's blowing. So I spin that,
Right.
and that helps me meditate, and I see the circle of the universe, and it actually bends as it spins towards me, and warps around all of us, and everything kind of turns in our favor. And for a small second, the universe revolves around us.
And it means if the vampires do any status effects that give you dice penalties, it will be lessened.
Okay, that's 2 things. I get 1 more, right?
Yep.
I want to try to use my 2 dots in mind? Question mark.
You do?
And I want to protect myself from what I saw Sophie doing in the asylum, where she was reaching out and making people have those emotional reactions. I want to steel my mind against that effect in case another vampire has it. Or something like that. I want to be in control of my faculties for as long as possible.
You have chosen wisely. Roll your arete against a difficulty of 4.
Against difficulty 4, that's a 10, a 8, a 5, and a 5.
That's all you need.
8. So that's 5
But
successes.
explode
on,
the 10? Okay.
Yeah, it's 5 successes on 4 dice.
You needed 4, so you can put mind control +1.
Mind
Or,
control.
yeah, however you want to write down mind resistance +1.
Mind resistance +1. Mind resistance +1.
Now, before I get to Ethan, one more round for the mages. This includes you, Made of Kimchi. Start with Joffrey. What is your nature?
My nature is decoder.
What's your demeanor?
It is sage.
You can recover 2 points of spent willpower from the first 4 episodes. 4 episodes. Up to your normal max. Sophie, what's your nature?
You mean Maisie?
Maisie. Wow.
Oh,
I nature rebel demeanor fanatic.
Okay, you can recover it all because you definitely hit rebel a couple times.
Cool.
Ethan, same for you. What's your nature?
My nature is survivor,
What's your demeanor?
gallant.
How much have you spent in willpower?
I had spent 2 in willpower.
It's all either way, so you're good.
Huh.
I'm checking the good doctor now.
Will we have time to make some steaks?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm having the manservant take care of all of that. Quincy is
Quincy,
loading up ammo and weapons. And
I was literally going to
steaks
say,
and-
Quincy, break down all the furniture if you will, please. We'll be
Yes.
moving from this estate rather quickly.
Maisie will instruct Quincy, like, don't use the hawthorn growing right there.
His nature is deviant. His demeanor is plotter. I don't know if he spent any willpower, but if you did, Dr. Lyle, you can recover 1 point. Murdoch, what's your nature?
Australian.
Yes, actually, Cavalier and Thrill Seeker.
You
So,
can recover it all.
yes, I was about to say, I'll just take it all back. Thank you.
Sir Arthur.
Director.
Yeah, you can recover it all.
Okay. I'm
Now,
moving
the
to
reason that's important
Explorer.
is all of you mages may spend 1 point of willpower so that your first on-the-fly spell that happens during the final showdown does not take the on-the-fly penalty. You're
Oh,
doing
yes,
the
please.
whole Dungeons and Dragons, do all of it, but the last bit.
I will take that.
Yes.
I'm going to be Cavalier, not
Ethan,
Playing fast and loose with our lives, Murdoch.
let's start with the Gnosis. I believe Hot Dog Wizard gave you the dice for that, or someone did. Might have been Timberbrad. I don't know who it was.
No, our wonderful sausage wizard.
Okay. His instructions were correct. You can make that roll against a difficulty of 8 to try to recover some Gnosis, because I think you spent 2 points.
I
Wasn't a lot.
yes, it was 2 points gnosis. Yes.
To start with that.
What?
What?
0. Boo.
How many dice did it roll? You sure that's right? It says it only rolled 3 dice.
I have no dots and enigmas, only dots and wits.
Oh. Well, technically, you all have 12 XP. You should fix that and then roll again.
Oh.
You could get 2 dots with 12 XP? Yeah.
Sweet. I'm forced. You know, when it loads. My internet.
To roll it again with 5 dice.
2.
You recover 2 Gnosis.
Excellent. That's all I needed.
And you recover 2 Rage. You'll get 1 for sleeping and 1 when the sun comes up, which will happen on your way out.
Perfect. Thank you.
That's it. That's your preparations. The place that you're shown where you need to go is not a dank, dark sewer, but the path to get there. Oh, Hot Dog Wizard was going to enhance your roll, but we went too fast.
Oh.
Add another die. See what happens. Actually, no. Well, no, it won't matter because you got all your gnosis back. Save the enhancement for your next roll. If I give you a free success, you can't go over your max. So
What you thinking, Steve?
I was gonna ask Tyler if I could do one additional thing before we take off.
maybe.
It would not take long in the time frame. So, as nature director with 2 dots in leadership, could I kind of just talk to everyone as a group before we leave, before the final battle, and do like a morale bonus?
Yes.
Okay.
What are you trying to?
So Quincy comes like after we've all done our preparations, and I've sat everyone down and I've told them about the stakes and just like we've got everything that we're gonna do, right? And we just have a scene where we're all just sitting there and I'm in my high back chair and tea and some sandwiches are out in front of everybody, and it's just that we're out to go, it's our preparation is a light meal before we leave. And I just look
Joffrey's
over.
moved on to his 15 cup of coffee. Sorry, go on.
And just kind of look at everybody and just say, just want to say that to all of you, the last few days have been perhaps the most harrowing of my extensive, adventurous life. I've never quite seen anything like we've seen in the last 72 hours? Each one of you has done remarkable work, and I know will continue to do so. Joffrey, you're the best man I know, and your intelligence has kept us alive, apparently in multiple timelines. Ethan, I do not know you very well, but you do your countrymen proud, and you show us there might be a place for an American amongst us.
Yeah, thank you kindly.
Murdoch!
What? Right.
You're a bastard.
Give Murdoch 2 pats
Too right,
on the back.
mate.
Like they're-
All right. I thought we were killing vampires. Or whatever they're called.
So why don't you show me that you can follow through with that? Go kill me a vampire.
Right. That sounds like a bet. So 5,000 quid or whatever money is right now. Don't know.
How about I make you a wager of £1, since I do have to change my residency and buy all new furniture after this.
All right.
$100. Holy cow.
£1.
I bet you a house.
Yes. Quite good, Murdoch.
Just-
Thank you.
Kind of lean over to Sir Arthur like, if you lose, you can give him this one.
I'm quite fond of this place.
Your intelligence comes through once again, Doctor. Thank you. Or is it Professor? Thank you. Doctor, you seem present yet so far away. But I know without you. Your medical insight,
Always in the dark.
Your medical insight has proven to be invaluable and possibly the difference between understanding these creatures and not. Amazing. My wonderful daughter. Your outside the box thinking and odd ways, unlike those of my path, may very well tip the balance in our favor. I do not think any of us would know where to be right now if it was not for you. And our small contributions to your ritual yesterday will most likely, we will have most likely put us to better use than we could ourselves. To each one of you, I thank you all very much. And if we do not return, it's been an honor adventuring with all of you. For the Queen?
Long live the queen.
Long live the queen.
Yeehaw and all that.
Right.
You will work.
For the president, I assume. I don't know what you cheers
Don't think
to.
they say that over there.
No.
No.
We don't, but you know what? To y'all's health.
Oh.
And to yours.
So hopefully that provides us a small morale boost.
Mr. Lyle says, total pip.
Tiddle.
You may all ignore the first damage penalty because of your morale boost when you get it. The -1 for hurt. Oh, also, you all may remove all bashing or 1 level of lethal if you took it prior to last session, meaning in sessions 1 through 3.
Oh, damn. Forgot to mention for Maisie. Her actions have honored her sister's memory.
About that, Sir Arthur, I would like to talk to you if we both make it through this.
Also, if it's
You'll find
not,
it most interesting.
if it's not too much, now that we know the trick to disabling them, I would appreciate it if we could disable the redhead and not kill her. I think perhaps the infection has not progressed far enough in her. There might be a way to reverse it.
That is a very clever insight, Maisie. Thank you. Professor and Doctor, do you think neutralizing... Well, wait, can we... No, you said the redhead. I'm sorry, I heard Sophie when you said that. Should we do... is this something that we
Nocturnus
should
has
do...
been messing with your mind.
Is this something that we should also do for Sophie in her transit? Would this slow or stop her infection? Or would that kill her at this current moment?
I think Sophie...
The girl? You cured
Didn't we
the girl
fix
with
her?
the ritual.
Yeah.
Oh,
We fixed
oh. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
She's cured.
Got it. Yes.
She is staying with Quincy at the house. Quincy is loading you up but not going with you.
Wait,
Understood.
Quincy's not coming? Not
No,
coming.
but
No.
the Hit Mark III sitting in the carriage in the driver's seat is.
Oh, Bufard, you mean?
It's not Quincy.
My hit
Yes,
mark.
Buford.
Yes, I agree with Maisie. We should disable the redheaded one for continued investigation.
Buford will respond to your commands, meaning he goes immediately after you in the initiative order.
Referring to Jeffrey, correct? Or
Yes.
Okay, Joffrey.
The doctor offers to preserve the head in his laboratory. He has a machine that he thinks will keep it alive so it can talk to you.
Sounds awesome.
Rachel knows a lot more about what that would do to a vampire than Maisie does.
It worked perfectly well, Dr. Lyle. But on that note...
Perhaps we'll address that concern at the appropriate time.
On that note, we're going to take our mid-show break 10 minutes early because from here on out, it's a vampire killing fest. Or you. Somebody's dying.
Yay!
Be everyone when Murdoch blows up the whole building.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
So we'll see you all in 10 minutes. We have returned. So, now that you're all prepped, you have learned the location is not in a dank, dark, smelly sewer. However, the path to get there is. The location itself is an abandoned manor, still in the city, but on the outskirts. The bad part of town where you discovered the crime took place. That part of town has a dead end, like a cul-de-sac way in the back, and there's a mansion there, much like yours is in a cul-de-sac on your street, that has been abandoned for a while. The whole thing has been walled off, though, with a physical wall. Yes.
I just remembered something I want to clarify. I would like to have my Winchester sleeved on a carrying case on my back, and I would like to give Murdoch the elephant gun.
Really just want me to hold that elephant gun, don't you?
I do, please, sir. Thank you.
He just wants you to look ridiculous because there's nowhere to put it when you have a backpack on you.
He just has it
Giant
like
metal backpack.
like across the back of his neck, like sitting on and sort of strapped to the backpack.
Which would look ridiculous because it's like 5 feet long.
Right.
Good man.
The mansion itself has been physically walled off from the town, and there's also all the buildings around it have basically collapsed into disrepair, physically collapsed, like it's just rubble piles, broke down buildings. It's an 1876 mini little apocalypse circle at the end of London. So the vampires.
Funny, you would have thought that we would have looked here in the hellish nightmare zone.
You did. You just didn't find enough clues at the beginning.
People usually don't live here.
The vampires don't try to like run down the street and across the open plain and over the wall when you know time is running out for them. So they take the sewer tunnels because the mansion, being a mansion at the time when it was in use, has its own sewer access. So you could take the street route or you could go through the sewer. It's up to you how you approach. You could also do some nonsense like leave town and find a way to circle around, but then you'd have to go through some wilderness terrain, and there's weird stories about those woods. Awful lot of wolves in them there woods.
Don't like those woods.
Have we considered
Maisie
an aerial
not scared
approach?
of wildlife.
Aerial approach, you say, Sir Arthur?
Professor, yes.
What? Like a bird?
Correct. Heard rumors of people rumbling around with arrow machines.
Aerial contraptions. I wouldn't
Well,
trust
there's-
those.
That, or, I mean, I could go flying and let y'all know.
Just gonna side eye Ethan. Remember the
I'll
time.
give you that for free. Flying over the top of it just shows a broke down old mansion. There's no activity visible from the outside. There's no holes to see through the roof. All the windows are covered over with old ass curtains. Doors are shut. Some of it's just flat boarded over.
Could I produce us a hot air balloon?
No,
Load of hot air.
because you would have so many straights up in your face.
Like an actual real hot air balloon.
Oh, well, no, not if you want to get this done before your spells wear off.
Okay, fair enough.
You've only got till dawn of the next day, and it'll take a whole day just to get all that squared away in 1876.
Buy the hot air balloon.
no,
go
We'll
through the
just go
motions
down to the
again.
hot air balloon store down at the corner.
Doesn't Murdoch have like an ornithopter?
He
one of
had
my-
a capsule that fell out of the sky, just like a round ball of metal. Like there was the sound of lightning, and then like the sky broke open and it just fell out and hit the ground like a lead weight. And he got out and said, "Hey, what's up?"
First mad
Everything was
scientist
smoking.
ever. All right.
Joffrey, as a member of the technocracy, could theoretically access stuff like that, but he's already called in a favor.
That's true. We already have a hit. Oh yeah, we should probably take the sewers just to hide the giant ass robot that's with us.
You thought?
It's got a
he's
trench
no
coat and a
problem.
hood.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
It's
Isn't that
fine.
right, Buford?
It's totally fine.
That is accurate, sir.
See? You wouldn't question Buford's judgment, would you?
The opinions of reality deviants are irrelevant.
Exactly. I am so sorry.
We're gonna have a conversation later.
Damn.
Keep your tin soldier in check, Joffrey.
Of course, of course.
In a
Straighten your
robotic
back,
voice,
Buford.
it explains to you what it's made out of, and it's not tin. This takes 9 minutes.
So the sewers then.
Sounds about
That
right.
may be our best option.
I say we do that.
So, if you are worried about Buford, that's the wise course. But you also know enough about these creatures now to know that's probably the path of most resistance to get to the house.
The sewers?
I mean,
That's where all the
Macy's?
attacks took place, yes.
Oh, I mean, Macy's willing to like go through the woods. She's not scared of wildlife.
She
How
also
thick is
tried
this
to be
wall?
real sneaky.
How thick is this wall? Just.
The wall is not a problem for Buford.
I see that we're
The-
thinking the
the-
same things here.
Yes. The problem they're worried about with Buford is being seen. So you would have to do like a stealth approach and make those rolls, or risk the man wolves in the woods, or risk the vampires in the sewers, or figure out how gliders work.
Wait a second. Why
Which
don't
would
we just
probably
get
get
a
more
ladder?
attention than Buford walking down the street.
We could just get a ladder. Wait. Sneak over the wall.
A ladder.
Yes. But where will we buy a ladder at this time of night?
Eh.
Oh well, to the
I
sewers we
mean-
go.
Do we know that there are man wolves in the woods?
You've been told that there's really strange rumors of what happens in those woods, and there's a lot of wolves. And it's dangerous for people to go there. outside of certain boundaries. It's almost like the wolves are maintaining a boundary outside of the city.
We could always ask Ethan to negotiate, because shapeshifters are all alike, aren't they?
Begging your pardon, Miss Maisie.
That might be logical
but,
to a wizard.
No, we are not. In fact, all the same.
Oh. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
From your point of view,
that's
though,
quite
Ethan,
all right.
From your point of view, you would immediately assume boundaries being kept by wolf packs means werewolves. And you personally have never really run into too many, one or two in the war. But you grew up as a Korax among Korax people. They're all assholes. Screw every one of them. They almost wiped you out to extinction. Can't trust a wolf.
So, would Ethan be familiar with the fact that werewolves and vampires don't exactly get along?
Nope.
Damn.
You would probably know a few factual bits of information about werewolves, though, from the lore of your people.
So I'd go ahead and
There's even
share-
some werewolves and vampires that don't know werewolves and vampires don't get along.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, like my gangrel I played that one time. So I'd share the facts that I know. And then I personally don't take kindly to the Wolfenkind.
Dr. Lyle probably has an opinion, but he needs let in to say it.
He's in the corner in a cloak. Every so
Believe-
often, a tendril leaves the cloak. It's very mysterious.
I believe our best two bets are going to be either the sewers or the wall. I don't think we need to include the forest into this and bring in yet another entity that we would have to take into consideration.
Wait. Oh, the cameras are
We're-
really messed up.
Yeah, because I
We're
took
prepping-
out the other one so you can let Dwayne in.
Dwayne's.
We're-
Oh, he's not active. That's why. Okay.
I'm
We're
back.
prepping to kill
Dwayne is here.
Very booty lighting.
emergency Dwayne.
Emergency
lamp.
Dwayne.
I got a lamp.
We are preparing to kill these Nocturnus. And I, for one, vote that we take out as many as we possibly can. Again, leading up to Maisie's request that we bring back one for further study and knowledge, which is agreeable to me. The rest will pay for what they did to Lucy. Every one of them.
But,
I say we vote the sewer. I say we take the sewer.
to clarify, just the redhead. I think she might be saved, but certainly vengeance on all the rest.
I'm not a man of military background, but this might be a good opportunity to flank them from both sides. If we send good old Buford to the sewers as a distraction to take out as many as we can, and then maybe we hop the wall, perhaps Buford will provide a distraction for us. What do you think, Buford?
Yes, I do not see Buford being very silent.
No, that's the beauty of it. They'll see Buford coming in through the sewers. They'll all rush there, and they won't be prepared for that elephant rifle.
Master Wellington, would you like me to initiate stealth mode?
Yes, Buford, please.
Initiating
thing-
stealth mode. The cloak is just floating in the air now.
Oh.
That thing has a stealth mode.
I walk up to where the code
It
is.
says
and
initiating stealth mode, Ethan, and now there's just a cloak hanging on nothing.
I,
The robot disappears.
I walk up to
Oh,
where
that's
the
what you
code
meant.
is floating, and I take my cane and I just poke.
Clank! Clank! One more time for good luck. Squish.
Well, damn.
Okay. Slightly impressive magical prowess here.
Then the
Yes,
cloak
but
flumps down to the seat.
okay.
And then the carriage tilts to the left.
I look to Joffrey. Yes, I believe he'll be a good distraction, and one less of these creatures for the order will be.
You go to
good
climb
call.
back in, and Buford's in your seat.
He's not driving?
He was told to initiate stealth mode.
He's in my seat.
He got in the carriage, and other than the carriage tilting, not even the Terror Big Bird noticed.
Okay.
In other words, if Buford needs to be sneaky, Buford
He,
can be
he
sneaky.
can be sneaky. Got it. Okay. I like this plan. I think this will draw several of them out and allow us to climb the wall and enter the premise. Buford is expendable.
That is correct. Buford hit Mark III, and all reality deviants are expendable. Only Sir Wellington is not.
We're definitely going to have that conversation.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Don't worry, I can bring you all back.
However, if all participants are disabled, instructions are to bring back Korax for experimentation.
What intarnation?
Can
did
I'm just gonna
that
go
thing
back
just
to, like,
say?
Just
seconds
kidding.
ago before
Testing
Buford
humor
says that?
module.
Can you turn that part off?
It's quite
So
charming.
Buford says, just kidding, testing humor module, and Maisie says, can you turn that part off? So what does Joffrey say to that?
Charming. Buford, do not turn off the humor.
No. The
Acknowledged.
part. Right. Okay. That's exciting.
So, I believe we have our plan. Is that correct?
Yes, I do believe.
Very well. Let us press forward.
Okay, so what exactly are we doing?
Then
We're going to go with
Buford
Joffrey's
to
plan.
the
Buford to the sewers to draw in as much vampire attack as possible, and we will hit the wall to press the main compound.
Acknowledged. Grabs elephant gun off the back of Murdoch.
Brad?
All right.
Runs off down the street and down an alley.
So all
Sewer
you see
cover
is
comes
a-
sliding out into the street. Yeah, he's in the sewer already.
All right, so we press onto the wall.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you. My God, Charlotte.
Go!
I'm going
Over
to
the
take
wall.
this moment and become war emo goth Big Bird.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Spend your points and make your transformation. Point. 1 rage to become Terror Bird. Scourge of the alphabet.
E is for destruction, the letter of the day.
Oh my God!
E
Scourge
is
of the
for blood.
alphabet. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yes.
The letter of the day is M for massacre.
So, list me your speeds. Don't forget, Maisie, yours is tripled.
Yes.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Where do we find
Speeds.
speed?
Oh, right. It's probably not actually on the sheet, is it?
No.
Mine
So-
is 7.
What?
Is it on the sheet?
I'm
You just
looking
know
at my
yours.
phone. I'm looking at my phone and a handful of dice in a lightless room.
Okay. So, give me your dexterity, starting with Joffrey.
2.
I am also at 2. But then I've got the great triple magic going on.
Ethan. Or Bird Dex.
5?
Okay.
I think.
And then Murdoch.
3.
I do
And
believe the
Sir-
doctor.
Go ahead, Doc.
I said I do believe the doctor either has 2 or 3.
What do I have open? I have. Oh wow, your Dex is 5.
Oh, even better.
Oh yeah, that would be important for surgeons.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
I guess it would.
And then Sir Arthur.
3.
Okay. Because this time we're setting initiatives by how fast you get to the wall. Of Murdoch and Sir Arthur, who has the higher wits?
I have a 4 wits.
3 wits.
Okay. Maisie, you hit the wall first. What do you do?
I
You don't
immediately.
hit the wall first. You get to it first.
Oh, okay. So am I on top of the wall or in front of the wall?
No, you're directly in front of it, having not touched it or interacted yet. Which I'm sure I say specifically for no reason.
Yeah. So I've got Spirit 3, and Life 3, and Entropy 1. I'm going to send my magical senses out. Like, how many black bodies are we dealing with?
Awareness plus alertness, difficulty 6.
Okay.
Or perception. Awareness plus perception, difficulty 6.
Okay. That's a reasonable dice pool. Hopefully my dice behave. Ooh! Ooh, that's 2 10s! Okay, you are not going in the freezer.
So twisted.
Nice! 4 successes.
So every inch of the wall is tastefully wrapped in moss and vine, like you would expect for an upkept estate, because they want the outside to look kept up, because you can't see over the wall without climbing it.
Mhm.
Every bit of that moss and wood has got some kind of sorcery on it. Something with life and matter, but, vampiric.
Okay.
Also touching it alerts them to your presence, the wall in general.
Okay, am I able to make this summation without touching it?
Yep.
Oh, that's good. Maisie will hold up a hand to get everybody to stop. Like, it's enchanted, warded, something. Do I have time to break the ward, or is that my turn?
You wouldn't have time to do. You could do something else, but not break the ward. That would be like
Okay.
a full turn.
Yeah. I think I will delay and see what everybody else does before I do anything else this turn.
Ethan, you hit next.
Well, shoot. We can't touch the wall.
No, but I mean, you can just hop over it. You've got wings.
Oh, that's true. Can I pick someone up and take them with me?
That would need a roll. You would need to do athletics plus strength, difficulty 6.
Okay.
And you have to tell us who too.
The guy with the elephant gun.
I don't have the elephant gun.
You fart?
Yeah,
the sewers.
Bufard took it.
Oh.
Yeah, Buford has the elephant gun. If you were under the sewers, it'd be very loud right now.
So, who is our slowest person?
Joffrey. Surprising no one.
So, Joffrey.
Pick me up. I don't know why it happens every game. At some point, I get picked up. I don't know what is happening. It just keeps happening.
Gonna make a Warforged someday. It's still gonna happen.
So to adjust, I should probably put bonus dice for those extra points from being a warbirdie. Okay. By the way, I
However,
was
you can-
wrong about the dex. Dex is my natural dex at 5. And when I'm in Warbirdie, it's actually 8,
Yes, that's how it should be. Correct.
which is pretty freaking awesome. Okay, let's roll here.
Or at least that's how it is in this game.
2 successes.
You managed to get over the wall with Joffrey without hitting the wall. Lyle.
Life 4. Let's wither these plants.
Roll your Arete. Difficulty 6.
That is 3 successes.
You managed to wither an area in front of you that is wide enough for 2 people to touch the wall with their arms out, you know?
Okay.
But then every other vine and branch on the wall comes to life and starts whipping towards everyone to wrap them up and pull them in.
God damn it.
Wait, did you say we're all getting wrapped up, or just the person who touched the wall?
Everyone except him, because he cleared the area in front of him. Well, not you, because you haven't got there yet.
Right.
Ethan!
So this is what I'm doing with the rest of my action, is backing the fuck up.
I'll allow it.
Making for the hole.
I'll allow it. Ethan! I need you to roll athletics plus dex. However, you only get half your dex, round down.
Mm.
I
You
don't
already
approve
took
of
actions
this.
this turn.
Wait, isn't there the multiple actions time dilation?
Oh,
Tiny
you're right.
whiny-
I'm glad you. That's why I had you write it down. No penalty to your dex.
Everyone's been in slow motion this whole time. I just want that to be aware.
Prepared mages are the best mages.
That can't be right. 12 successes?
Believe it. Wow. Ooh.
No way.
13 dice? Seems...
Because your dex is ridiculously high. That's highly possible. Yeah.
Wow, alright.
You got a base 8 plus your athletics for dice.
Holy shit. That's amazing. I feel so good right now.
Shifters
Same
are
for you,
fucking
Joffrey.
awful in combat.
What was the pool?
Dex plus
Dex.
athletics.
Athletics. Okay. This is where Joffrey dies. Difficulty of 6. Alright, here we go. Rolled 3 dice, got 1 success.
Yep, the vines grab you and yank you into the wall and wrap around you. One of them specifically goes across your throat. Murdoch, you come charging in to see that the wall is alive and trying to crush everyone.
Ooh, it's messed up. Huh.
Not what I thought was going to happen.
Is it possible to somehow spark a flame and set the wall on fire?
Yep.
I don't
Real
think
easy.
that would
Oh,
that would not be good for
Don't stop
Joffrey.
him.
No, nope, doing this.
Roll Arete, difficulty 4. Also, go ahead and take 1 point of straights.
Oh no, Joffrey.
No, see, I can't take a point of straights because just spontaneous combustion, that's a thing, so.
Wait.
It is, except that the flames are coming out of your laser gun.
No, it doesn't seem right. 1 success.
You all get to witness your first ever flamethrower.
One
success. Lights the wall on fire.
I dig it.
They know you're coming now.
Well, if they didn't
Arthur.
before.
I mean, no one had actually touched the wall yet.
Yeah, well.
So I come up to the wall.
It's on fire, yes.
Joffrey is being wrapped up by.
You can't see that because that's happening on the other side.
it's on the other side. Okay. I
Joffrey's
just
just
come up to a
screaming
wall.
as much
You come up
as
to the
he
wall and see Maisie and Dr. Lyle trying to avoid getting caught and Murdoch flaming it with the laser gun.
It's all under control. Don't worry.
Are we okay, everyone? Isn't there, you said there was an opening that was cleared out, right?
Yep.
I'm just going
Right
to.
in front of Dr. Lyle.
Everyone's comfortable. I'm just going to make my way through the entrance now. Thank you.
Athletics plus Dex, difficulty 6.
Can I take out my sword cane and kind of like use it to kind of like chop and clear as I go through?
You don't have to. That spot has no plants that can reach you.
Okay. All right, dexterity plus athletics, difficulty 6.
Yep. Oh yes, Dr. Lyle, you got a point of straights for that too because that was obvious magic.
8, 7, 2, 8. So that's 3 successes.
You make it over, and now you see that Sir Wellington is being strangled by a vine, and there is flames rapidly approaching him.
Dear God, man, what is going on? Then I will take my sword cane and hopefully try to like chop the vine that is choking him.
Yep, Dex plus melee.
I will use a willpower to hopefully get my friend out of the choking flame. If it's difficulty 6, that's a 10, 3, 6, plus an 8, so 3 successes plus the willpower is 4
Complete
successes.
success. You cut him free and pull him away from the fire just in time.
Joffrey, are you okay?
It will be. Thank you.
It is now your turn, Joffrey.
Oh,
No time
Alright.
to stop and smell the flowers, Joffrey.
is there... How long would it take for me to cast a spell that increases the speed of which the flames spread to the wall?
Could probably do that in one turn unless you get a bad roll.
Alright.
Roll irritate, difficulty 4, and you don't. There's no automatic paradox for this straights.
It's 2 successes.
Yeah, you tripled the speed. You only needed one.
Start doing calculations real quick to figure out how long it will take for the wall to burn, but I do something wrong, so then the final calculation is like a third of what it should be for how long it should take.
And then Ethan catches on fire. Ethan is nowhere near the wall. Spontaneously combusts.
What?
What?
Goddamn vampires and their sorcery. Ethan, you can soak the fire damage, so go ahead and roll your stamina. That's a dice pool against difficulty 6. 5. Difficulty 5 for this level of power.
Stamina and anything else, or?
Nope. You don't got any anti-fire body armor.
Boo. I will roll it as soon as it loads. Thank you, Chrome, for being a bud. Aha! 5 successes.
Nice. You only take 1 point of aggravated damage, and you're on fire.
Wait, how do I have 5 successes when I only have 3 points in stamina? Wait a minute.
You're
You
in
don't have
war
3
form.
points in stamina. You're in bird form.
8
Oh.
points.
I knew that.
Um,
I'm not
So,
this
yeah.
dumb all the time, I promise.
You're not dumb at all. The first level, check all 3 boxes. And you're on fire. You'll probably want to deal with that on your turn. Maisie, the door bursts open, and more of those partially turned vampires come out. The grand
Okay.
double doors. Not as many as you would expect, though. There's only maybe half a dozen. You feel like somewhere in the sewers, there's a lot more overwhelming of poor at Mark III.
That's a shame.
Okay. Alright, so here's a very weird idea. Macy is addicted to absinthe. So she very much knows what that nice absinthe languidity feels. Could I
Mhm.
somehow use correspondence plus life and or spirit to impose that effect on all of them?
Yes. All of them will be seriously difficult, though. Maybe
Okay.
take 2 turns and find the one causing the fire and do it to that one.
Okay.
In other words, in the first turn, sense for correspondence between Burning Bird and Caster.
Yes, alright. That is a good idea. I will do that.
Difficulty 5. Roll your Arete.
Okay.
Hot Dog Wizard is correct. If your rage is not maxed, you get a point back because you're on fire. Ethan.
That's a 10. Difficulty 5, you said?
Correct.
3 successes.
Yes, and this is. You not only figure out where it is, you figure out which one it is. It's the redhead. 100%. Second floor of the house, 4th window to the left in that room.
Oh god. Oh, this is gonna suck. Blame the straits. Alright, Maisie brings out her stake and starts running towards the redhead.
Ethan,
At triple time.
there's nothing you can do about Maisie, Ethan, because not only are you on fire, but Maisie's like 3/4 of the way there before you notice she's running.
Oh,
speed.
jeez. I gotta put myself out first. Is there... Oh, God. Is there sewer water where we are?
Just stop, drop, and Big Bird roll.
Oh.
I'd like you all to take a moment to imagine what a black feathered Big Bird would look like rolling around with the big tummy on the ground.
Yes, I will, in fact, stop, drop, and... No, stop, caw, and roll.
Proved.
Slap.
You put the fire out, and you run 2 actions. Remember, before you have to split your dice.
My brain did not process that.
You get to do 2 things every turn without a penalty. That was 1.
Sweet, so the fire is completely out. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
You're still smoldering, but you're not on fire.
I'm gonna dive for Maisie.
Not gonna catch her. Her speed
Damn.
currently is 27. No, 36. Yours is 27. You're not fast enough.
Holy...
You'd have had to use your whole turn to do it.
Curses.
You can still follow me.
Yeah,
Yes.
I might as well,
I'll
because...
probably appreciate the backup in a round or 2.
Yeah. Definitely. Follow Maisie.
Oh, speed forward. Lyle.
I haven't made it through the hole yet, correct?
You've not. Athletics plus dex to get over the wall.
What's my athletics? I know my dex is 5.
I should
2?
keep the sheet open. Your athletics is
1. Difficulty, what'd you say?
6.
That's a botch.
Try again. Oh no, it's a botch. It's not just a failure. You get halfway up the wall, then you fall off. No. Okay, it's a botch. You get halfway up the wall, and you go scrambling for a handhold, but you can't grab it. But you keep trying, and somehow that slides you to the left into the burning branches, and you're on fire
Great.
now.
Now I'm on fire. Fire
Take 1 aggravated fire damage.
To the left, to the left, to the left. Oh my god, it burns. Oh my god, it burns.
You get over the wall, but you fall on your face on fire into the ground, and you lose your
Okay.
other action for the turn.
Fair enough.
Murdoch,
But I'm on the wall. Yeah, that's all that matters.
a burning doctor hits the ground face first.
Um,
I'm okay!
I feel like Murdoch would just kind of like, and then use magic to make himself lighter than air and just float over the wall.
How many straights do you currently have on you?
It's getting high.
How many?
Less than 6.
1 less than 6?
I mean, Math is hard, so
Okay, I can
Maybe.
invent a number for you. So, go ahead and roll your arete against a difficulty of 5.
okay.
Add 2 straights automatically.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this whole straights thing goes all the way around. I'm just saying, like, you know.
Yeah, but once mine hit 8, I practically died.
Well, it's going to be better than
Oh,
that.
arete. That's right.
Murdoch's the comedy relief.
7 successes. Straight that.
So,
Wait,
you can remove...
you rolled arete against difficulty 5 and got 7 successes?
Yes.
That's awesome.
You can remove 4 of your straights because you float elegantly into the air and you hop over the wall in the air. And then there's this weird clank grinding noise and sparks shoot out of your jetpack.
Mm-hmm.
And you go corkscrewing right into the house. Bam! Through a window.
I'm okay with that.
And all the rest of you see is that room catch on fire.
I'm okay with that.
You take 4 bashing damage.
How does damage work again? I don't ever remember.
You are so go down
Just go down the line?
on the far left box. Yeah.
Okay.
And remember that you're taking 1 less penalty level, so if it says -2, you're actually at whatever the above that one is.
Okay.
You have 4 levels of damage, but you're only taking the penalty of 3.
Okay.
Okay, Sir Arthur. Seeing all this happen, Sir Lyle face first on fire, your daughter going into the house with a stake, and your biggest weapon just exploded in a room. This is going well. What would you like to do?
We are, 10 seconds into this fight, and we have
Basically,
we've broken formation. We have lost all of our assets. Maisie, no, Maisie, no, and I can't use another. And I will ignore everything else happening, and I will sprint after her because I'm not. Yeah. All my actions, both the one if I can take 2 actions without having to split that whole thing. I'm not. I know she has triple her speed right now, right?
you can double move. You won't catch her, but you do almost catch up to the bird.
Okay.
'Cause the
I will
bird
do
only
that.
had 1 action to move.
Yes, I will do that to get to her as quick as possible.
Joffrey!
Joffrey, during all of this, would have been looking at his notes like, did I miscalculate something?
Did I
This is
break the
much
time
faster
stream?
than anticipated. Oh. Get the sword cane ready and follow after Sir Arthur,
Oh
picking up the rear.
Damn.
For 2 physical actions, and then as the mental action, can I cast spells?
Depends on what you're trying to do. If the spell would require you to use a practice that needs hands, no. But if it's purely mental, yes. So it depends entirely what you're trying to do. And how it fits your practice.
I would like to use correspondence to try and check in on Buford and see how he's doing in the sewers.
Funny
Is
you
that
should mention that. I won't even make you roll because this is going to happen anyways. You're like, well, he made it pretty far. Wait, that's not good. And then 30 yards to the left and about 40 yards back, all you hear is a very muffled whump, and the ground actually buckles up and then collapses down like a sinkhole. And then whole part of the yard tilts like there's a giant sinkhole. Even part of the house tilts and you hear the ominous creaking of wooden boards. Yeah, he self-destructed. Almost under the house.
I wonder how Buford's doing. Boom. All right. Well,
Fine.
that's my turn.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Now at this point, I'm going to need everyone to roll their willpower as a dice pool against a difficulty of 7.
I'm pretty sure
7
mine
willpower.
Oh yeah, look at those numbers.
2.
Let's begin with Joffrey.
That can't be right.
Joffrey got 4 successes.
Oh, that's fine.
And you had a mind shield, yes? Or did you not?
That was me.
I did not set up a mind shield now.
2 people did.
I
don't
think I
remember who
might
the
have
other one
set
was.
something up a while ago.
You're okay with 4 anyways. Maisie! Do you have a mind shield? I know there was someone besides Arthur.
Me.
Oh, it was Lyle. Okay.
Yeah, I have a +1 spirit resistance to vampire magic.
Yes.
That's what I have.
Ethan!
I only got 1 success.
Murdoch!
5 successes.
Sir Arthur!
5 successes with a +1 mind resistance.
Dr. Lyle!
6 successes plus my resistance.
Can I use that bonus that I got from Hot Dog Wizard?
That's a free willpower point. So that won't change the first round, but if you save it for the second round, you can then break the mind control in the second round.
Okay, that works.
The thing that happened in the hospital begins happening.
Oh.
So for Maisie and Ethan in the first round, no magic, physical attacks only. No gnosis, no gifts for Ethan. For the rest of you, you just feel even more mad. And then
Like not happy or like awesome bad.
rage,
Like that. Like
Crazy.
blind
like-
rage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then this time Joffrey catches on fire. Take 1 aggravated damage, Joffrey. Or wait, no. You're not a werebird. Did you give yourself any kind of armor protection or forces?
No.
Oh, good. 3 aggravated damage, and you're on fire.
Hmm.
Mm.
You have 3rd-degree burns over a big chunk of yourself now. Ghouls, of which there are only 6 left, attempt to dogpile closest target. Guess who that is?
So I just want to clarify before we go any further. The amazing Hot Dog Wizard has given every single mage a free point of willpower. He hopes that we use it to shield our minds from the vampiric effects. Or they hope. Apologize.
Okay, Maisie. You get 2 dodges without having to split your dice, but you're going to have to make 6 dodges.
Oh shit.
What the shit?
Wow.
She was
All
the
right.
closest thing.
All right.
So, Dex plus Athletics twice for just normal rolls.
Okay. Does my speed bonus give me any sort of dex bonus here?
I'm applying an quiet, invisible penalty to them.
Okay. All right. First roll. Yes, that's a 10. That's a 1. 2 successes.
Next.
And we should have some sort of bonus from my entropy circular stuff thingy, so...
Oh shit, 2 10s. 2 successes.
Next.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. This is the 3rd roll, so now your dex is split in half. Round down.
Okay. So should I re-roll that one?
Just pull a couple of dice out. I trust you. You call your botches.
Okay, 1 success.
Next one, split it again. Minimum of 1 for your deck.
Okay, well, my dexterity's 2, so.
Yeah, you're already at 1. Got it.
2 successes!
1 more, I think.
Please behave, please behave. Yes! 2 more successes.
3 of them hit dirt. 2 of them actually catch you, but like a football player, you do the turn and spin. A rugby player, you do the turn and spin, then you just yank your leg out from one. And the other one actually manages to tackle you, but into the building and through a window, which was your goal anyways.
Awesome.
You only take 1 lethal from 6 attacks.
Oh, that is what all the ones were saving up for.
And it's your turn.
Am I within staking distance of the redhead?
He's on the 2nd floor. You're on the 1st.
I continue
Okay.
closing distance.
Ethan.
So I am needing to shake off that mind control, yes?
Yep, that will take 1 action, but all you got to do is use that bonus from Hot Dog Wizard.
Ah, I shall do so.
Now you can use your 2nd action to try to permanently shake it off or deal with that next turn and take your actual action this turn.
Well, that's tough because it would be smart
He
to.
gave you another round of votes each, so you can technically ignore it for 2 turns.
Yeah, I'm saving my willpower for the attack.
Okay. Razor feathers for me.
Okay.
And that. Open my cheat sheet. Scrolly, scrolly.
Oh,
Spend a point of
can't.
gnosis.
you can't activate gifts right now. Physical
Oh,
attacks
shoot.
only.
Was that because of the mind control?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're good.
Okay. Phew. Don't scare me like
Good
that.
call.
Point of gnosis and roll stamina, difficulty 6.
Hot Dog Wizard is also curious about your frenzy level.
Not yet. Hasn't been hurt enough yet.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Just not gonna go there.
Oh no, what happened?
No, my brain decided to go to a dirty place.
Oh, okay.
Okay, load faster. Well, that was difficulty 6. My stamina is currently 1 more than that, so bonus die. Oh, 1. And roll. Does anyone want to buy me new internet?
Yes.
I would if I could afford it.
I was kidding. 4 successes. Yes.
Okay. Roll your. Just roll your damage. Most of them are prone. You can just kind of spin through them. Roll your damage plus add, just to save you an extra dice roll. Add your full strength as bonus damage plus the base damage of the powder.
Well, the number of the number of successes indicates the number of turns that the effect lasts of razor feathers. So that wasn't like an accuracy of hit. It's just making the razor feathers happen. I have to do wing swipe in order to do the razor feathers.
Right. I'm not going to make you do the wing swipe roll.
Oh.
You can just roll the base damage plus your total strength.
That is
It's going to be a lot.
So for the damage of that, it's strength plus 3 levels of aggravated damage. And then the opponent must roll Dex difficulty of 5 or be knocked off balance by the assault.
It can't because of the entropy spell. You just have to roll damage.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
Damage is not automatic. If it says there's an amount of damage, that's dice.
Okay. Dex plus brawl. Difficulty 7.
Plus
Got it.
strength.
Oh, plus strength?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Loading. Okay, so that is 3 more to that. 4 bonus dice there. And then my brawl. Bear with me as my internet decides to hate not just me, but apparently everyone. 11.
Okay. Yeah, you kill them all, except the one that's tackling Maisie.
Whoa! So these are like your feathers becoming like razors and you just like tornado around?
Pretty much.
Awesome.
And now, because that was 11 successes, now you're going to need to roll your rage as a dice pool.
Oh.
And because you're under the effect of that spell, even though you're ignoring its effects, your difficulty is going to be 4.
Okay. Make sure everything is unclicked. And rolling. 5 successes.
Beautiful.
I am afraid.
At least it was one shy of 6, Rachel. One shy.
That's payback for all the cool stuff I just did.
6 is real bad. Yeah. Warbird falls to frenzy. You now will kill everything until nothing's left but you, or until you break out of frenzy. That includes the mages. Death.
Oh, great.
There must be death. You must bathe in their blood. You must tear them asunder.
Hmm.
And you just killed all the bad guys.
Not all of them. There's more in the house. But Ethan's gonna run out before you guys get out the way, yeah.
Eek.
This is why the Korax don't like Garu. What's happening right now is their fault.
That's correct. However, on the plus side, you're completely immune to the mental effects of the dementation now. Okay. Lyle. Murder Bird is scaring you now.
Well, first I'm going to put myself out.
Okay, that's one action.
I don't need to stop, drop, and roll. I just need to roll.
Accurate.
Then I will. Can I tell that Ethan is about to, crit shit the bed?
About that, because you're supernaturals, I was making you immune. However, when frenzy is triggered, I need you to roll willpower against a difficulty of 7.
Me?
Yes. Could be all of you, but it's going to happen on your turns.
2, 6.
When the shifter goes into frenzy, even mages can be affected by the delirium.
1, 2, 3 successes.
Imagine if you'd gone in the woods.
So we don't die by vampire, we die because Ethan is Angry Bird.
Mm-hmm. That was 3 successes from me.
Yep, I'm checking how that works. Hold on. What's your total willpower?
8.
Controlled fear. Although terrified, you don't panic. You will fight or flee as required, but you don't want to be anywhere near Terrorbird.
Okay, so running.
There's
towards
lots
the
of other
house.
ways in the house.
Okay. Yeah. Is there a back door?
A lot of windows.
Oh,
We're going to break
awesome.
a lot of windows right now.
I haven't dove through a window in a lot of the last campaign. So yeah, sure.
Because you're you, I'm not even going to make your roll. Describe your graceful swan dive through the window with the perfect superhero landing.
Yay!
Those who don't know, Dwayne is the breaker of windows in our game.
I haven't had a Dwayne jump through a window in so long.
I know.
Do it perfectly. Describe it.
Yes. So, with his amazing dexterity, Dr. Lyle takes off, running towards the window, as he jumps and dives with like a corkscrew turn through the window. It doesn't shatter the window; it more like makes a hole. As he comes in and lands, he like puts his hand down, and he looks up, and he pulls out his knife, and he's ready.
Strongly approve. Murdoch, you're in a different room than the one you landed in.
Okay.
Your backpack only has 3 functions left this fight. Flamethrower, lightning gun, self-destruct. All other features are on non-functional. Also, that room is on fire that you just were in. You look around, and there's probably another 12 ghouls in the house running around, but they're all ignoring you at the moment.
Cool. Could ignore
they
them.
think you're dead. Also, you're on fire.
Am I?
Not like they were, but yeah, your coat's on fire, and you better put it out.
Just gonna roll into the next room.
Success.
Put out the fire.
Do you roll to the room to the left, or right, or across the hall? Choose carefully.
To the left.
To the left, you say. Final choice?
Yeah.
You roll to the left. Kick in the door. Redhead spins around and locks eyes with you.
That's unfortunate for her.
I think you'd pick left, too. Okay. That's 2 actions because you put yourself out.
Wow. Okay.
Putting out fire is a full action, yeah. You could take more actions, but you'll have to start splitting your dice pool. You only get the 2 without a penalty, so if you want to take one, you can.
When you say split your dice pool, what does that mean?
Whatever the attribute is, you get half round down instead of the full pool. Whatever the ability is, the skill, knowledge, talent, you get the full pool.
Whatever. Okay. Let's go.
What are we doing?
Next person.
Oh, okay. Arthur.
So where is Maisie in relation to me, since I was running her down last time?
In the house now. However, between you and Maisie is something terrifying. Roll your willpower against difficulty 7.
Just gonna click this and see what happens. Willpower, difficulty 7. Change that. Six successes.
What's your total willpower?
7.
Mild curiosity. That's interesting.
Maisie. And I will, I will continue my chase for her. However, I know the house is on fire, correct?
Just the one room so far, but I'm sure Murdoch's going to take care of that for us.
Okay. What I would like to do is reach out and use one action to run after Maisie, and use the other action and using the thing that you gave me where I can do my first kind of like on-the-fly spell without having to take the on-the-fly condition.
Yep, you have not used yours yet. Most everyone else did.
I want to control the pattern of the fire using entropy and actually dictate how it flows through the house.
Take 1 straights. Tell me what your total is now.
My total straights after that is 5.
Okay, and then go ahead and roll your arete against a difficulty of 5.
Arete is difficulty of 5. I will spend 1 more willpower to get an automatic success. Spend willpower is yes for this roll.
Do that and you botch. You lose the spell.
That's fine. I want the automatics. I want to risk the automatic success because I want this to work. All right, here we go. 3 successes. 3
Good start.
successes.
Gonna take more than one turn.
Okay, but I can still move while doing that, right?
Yeah, because you're getting split actions
Okay,
without
cool.
a penalty.
All right, then yeah, I'm continuing after Maisie and controlling the fire.
You just kind of, what's wrong with you, bird? And you climb through the window.
Again, it's just kind of like, interesting. I'm just gonna step through here, please, and okay, let's go in that fire. Let's go up that wall. Macy, where have you
Joffrey.
gone?
Willpower roll, difficulty 7.
Oh no. All right. 1 success.
And what's your total willpower?
My total willpower is 7.
1 success, you say.
Yes. I feel only pain.
I'm not going to make you do that one because it's not in character for you, so I'm going to make you do the one above it. You would really, really, really like the bird not to kill you. So if the bird turns its attention to you at any point during the fight, you will beg and plead for your life to the expense of all other actions. Oh dear God, please don't kill me, Terror Bird.
Just for curiosity, what would have been the other one?
Berserk, you
below.
attack it.
Now, not to say that's not out of character, but I did see this man shoot my best friend's daughter in the face in an alternate timeline. Just saying, like, wouldn't be too out of character, but yeah, fear
It's true,
is much more.
but
in
then you would
character.
guaranteed die.
Yeah, I want.
And
to
I'm
live,
not giving
just
this
saying.
choice to Travis, so
Not this time.
okay. What would you like to do?
Oh goodness. I'll follow after Sir Arthur, just to make sure everything is going all right here. Oh, I'm lightheaded. My apologies. Oh, goodness. All right. What is the state of the room? Just real quick.
You're still outside.
Still outside? Like,
So the only thing happening outside is Terror Bird.
right, yeah.
There is a second story room on fire, though, inside.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Joffrey's going to just very shiftily look at Big Monster Bird. Try not to pee himself and head inside.
That'll be one action. What would you like to do with the other one?
The other action. Oh. I don't know what's happening. Oh, okay. That's great. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Good.
Ah, migraines like nobody's business. Okay. So, in the room, are there any more ghouls standing?
Yes, you can see another handful coming towards the Terror Bird, but also not wanting to.
The Terror Bird has it covered. The Terror Bird has this handled. I'd rather not draw attention from the Terror Bird. I mean the ghouls.
Give you a freebie. You hear Murdoch, please say in your Australian accent, "Oi, I found the boss lady,"
Oi! Found the boss lady!
from directly above you.
Yeah, Joffrey's going to make a beeline for the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you need a moment because of the migraine, definitely take it.
He's gonna run and get some water.
Redhead looks at Murdoch and ignores him because he's clearly a fool, and the Terror Bird is terrifying.
I guess That's a small mercy.
What's your willpower, Ethan?
It's surprisingly low. I have
Excellent.
5 points of willpower.
Oh,
It's not bad.
oh, that's perfectly average. It's good for me, though.
I'm used to my characters having like 7.
Terror bird suddenly flies up into the air without flapping wings. And goes flying through a window which shatters and lands on the floor next to Murdoch.
Ooh.
Initiate boss combat.
Oh boy.
Redhead doesn't
Which
like
one-
you. You've been killing so many of her ghouls.
Which one's the boss, though? The terror bird or the redhead?
Or Murdoch.
We're about to find out. It's totally Murdoch.
Always the Australian.
Needed fight music. Okay. She smiles at you, Ethan, with all her fangy teeth. And moves as fast as you do.
I find that offensive.
Not going well for Ethan. Pretty sure it can't keep this up forever, so I guess that's a relief.
Oh no.
So, how many rounds of exploding 10s did you have?
Oh no, those were all separate attacks. I haven't re-rolled the 10s yet.
Oh fuck.
I
Celerity.
haven't re-rolled the 10s yet.
I just felt physical pain in my entire body from that comment. Just thought you should know.
Moving like lightning, she comes at you with 2 very weird-looking daggers she pulls out of nowhere. Weird-looking because the metal is actually like some kind of inner glow to it. And they're very stylized with runic inscriptions on them and all kinds of ornate whorls and designs cut into the handle. And she stabs you from the front, and then the side, then the back, then the other side, then the front, and then down by your legs, and then the front, then the side. And it's just a world of cuts. Roll your stamina 4 times.
So she's
It's a difficulty of 8.
Ooh.
Rest in peace.
She's only 8
Jeez.
because of Sir Arthur. You're welcome. Would have been a
Really?
9.
She's just basically carving up the Thanksgiving turkey right now.
That's
and
correct.
Mm.
I'm gonna see if that's a turducken in there.
Oh my god. Okay. Here goes first one. 3 successes.
Oh.
Good
Oh,
start.
Nope. Take that back. I didn't change the difficulty.
Oh.
Also, Hot Dog Wizard totally suggested that I spend lots of rage, so feel free to take my rages at will.
I mean, the worst has already happened.
You can. There's a cap to how much rage you can spend. I don't remember how it works. He can remind us. He's a GM for that. But yeah, on your turn, you can spend up to your cap to gain extra actions.
Here's a proper roll. 0 successes.
Second one. And the way you're
One
getting screwed, and the way you're getting
success.
fucked up, you're gonna burn up. You're gonna create more rage. Don't worry.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm excited. 1 success. So that's 0, 1, 1, and here's the last one. 2 successes. Haha! It's only getting better from here. Knock on wood.
So. Okay. I mean, it did get better as you went along. Rachel, do you know if Korax have a different regen than werewolves? It hasn't mattered till now. Now it's going to matter.
Off the top of my head, I don't.
Hot Dog Wizard, what about you? Save us time looking it up.
I know Gary was supposed to be really, really good at that.
Yeah.
I don't
Should
know.
say
Korax.
on the PDF too, ever. but I
A
don't know if you have that
turducken
out.
does not suffer wound penalties in frenzy. Oh no, a turducken that does not suffer wound penalties in frenzy. Up to half your rage can be spent on extra actions. And I'm thinking the lag between. Oh, same regen.
Oh, okay.
Doom. The feathers will fly.
Right. So. That's good. That's good because you take 5 levels of lethal damage, but you don't go down because you regenerate one of them. You're only at 4. Good thing
Yeah,
it's not aggravated.
My previous wounds that I had 3 levels of.
Those were gone.
Okay. So I
We're
now
also
have.
taking one less condition stage, right?
Yeah. You're taking penalties as if you're stage 3.
So numbers. How many do I have?
You have 4 levels of damage, but whatever the negative is, you only look at the 3rd level.
Oh, okay.
I'm not making you roll to regen because we're close to the end. You're just going to get to regen 1 per turn.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. Yay. Woohoo.
Hazy. This is when you slide around
Staker.
This is when you slide around the corner and see your nemesis, but then see terrifying murder bird. You're gonna need to roll willpower.
Oh, god damn it. Ethan, I thought we were friends.
All right, you're in frenzy. You take no wound penalties. Thank you, hot dog.
I thought I shook that off. Oh god. Okay.
Oh, what's my difficulty?
6.
Alright. That one takes away 2 successes.
Controlled fear, same as the doctor. So you can take your normal actions.
Staker.
Take your shot, or are you gonna try to do it with your hands, like Van Helsing?
Why would I not use my hands?
Thought you might want to use a crossbow, but I prefer to see you fly through the air with the stake. Yes.
Oh, no, I did not come with a crossbow. I
Oh,
came with
okay.
a carved hawthorn
no.
stake.
So describe to us Maisie flying through the air with a stake in each hand, war crying.
Yeah,
Give us your best Peter Cushing.
Yeah, so she veers in, sees Ethan, wants nothing to do with that, but that's fine. She's really focused. She, pretty much, doesn't necessarily war leap, but she is very, determined and tactical about, she's like, I can fix you, hold still, let me help. And just jams it in there, if the dice let me.
Roll it.
Alright, what am I rolling?
Brawl. Let's do melee. No, let's do brawl. Brawl plus dexterity. Difficulty 6. 2 attacks.
Okay. Fuck, no successes. Second attack. I would like to spend the willpower that Hot Dog Wizard gave me.
Approved.
Okay. 2 successes total.
Luckily, doesn't have much fortitude. 2 dice, 1 success. You succeed.
So, you gave me a spare dot of Brawl just for free. So, pretty much, Maisie is not a combat fighter, but she did use jujitsu to fight the cops when trying to get the vote. And so, her first attack goes wide, doesn't help, but then she's like, oh wait, no, this is like using a meal, so she manages to flip the redhead over and then stake her.
So you hit her, and all of that happens in slow motion in bullet time in midair. and then you go through the window.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh no.
And then do a 2-story free spin, free fall. Ethan.
Did the stake land?
Yes, but none of you would know that because they're
I
just
was-
like hugging each other, falling through the air.
Okay.
Ethan, you're
yes.
like, vampire gone. Targets in room. Kangaroo man next.
Oh no! Run, Murdoch, run!
But then another vampire appears. The one who looks slightly mad from the train.
Oh, excellent.
Mm.
And because he is slightly mad, he tackles you.
This is not smart vampire. No.
That's what you think. Until the fist hits you like like a horse-drawn carriage.
This is smart.
This one has
vampire.
potence.
Eh. I don't like that. I saw you laugh. I didn't hear it, but I saw it, and this scares
Vampire did enough damage to straight knock out a werewolf. However,
Oh fuck!
doesn't knock you
Whoa.
out because you're in frenzy, but he does knock you out of frenzy.
me. I
He hits
will
you so
smack
hard
the
he knocks you
frenzy
out of
you.
frenzy and knocks you out of the window and onto the ground where you're like, oh, that really hurt.
Knocked him into next week where he's no longer angry.
It's actually like a fish-shaped dent in the middle of your chest.
Oh, broken birdie bones. Ow.
Lyle!
Oh, jeez.
Or no, Ethan,
Uh,
Ethan gets a turn. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
You still get your turn. You're just on the ground now.
Yeah. So,
There are more ghouls coming out the house now.
well, go ahead and start taking them out and use my awesome wing swipes.
You straight murder them by the half dozen. Lyle!
So I'm in the house now.
Alone.
it seems
Well,
like
no, Sir
everyone's
Arthur's in
leaving
here.
the house now.
Yes.
So I guess I'll exit the room that I'm in. I'm not going to go back out the window.
Okay. There's still stuff going on upstairs, and you see Sir Arthur running up the stairs. Actually, you see Sir Arthur start to run up the stairs, crash, look out the window, swear, and run towards the window.
Zaftig Tanzarin has given all of us a bonus on our next roll.
Oh,
Oh.
Thank you,
Yay.
Zaftig
thank you,
Tanzarin.
thank you.
Now, what am I going to use that roll?
There's still a Malkavian above you. That just knocked a weird creature out of frenzy.
Well, I don't want anything. Oh wait, am I still afraid of Ethan, or like wary? Am I?
No, that passes. Like, it just goes away, which is weird, but you don't got time to worry about it.
All right. Well, screw it. Let's get crazy. And everybody needs more straights. Let's try and bring the roof down on this guy.
Murdoch's still in that room.
He's a
Murdoch
tough dude.
wouldn't care, though, would he?
No, he wouldn't.
All right, how much matter you got?
How much? What?
Matter dots.
I don't have any matter.
What about forces?
2.
Hey, roll Arete against difficulty 5.
And what does that bonus give us for this roll?
Extra
This
dice.
is an Arete roll, so free willpower, meaning you can still use willpower to save the spell if it botches. 1 automatic success.
Well, then I will use that. Here we go. What was it? You said difficulty 5?
Yep.
That is 1, 2, 3 successes.
So you're like, I can't bring the house down, but I can make the fire burn the support beams. Oh, someone's already been doing this. I'm halfway there. That's convenient. Finish the job. You feel your spell complete, Sir Arthur. And all of the support beams creak and break. So, everyone in the house, make me a Dex plus Athletics, difficulty 8.
Oh.
Do I count?
Wait, what?
No, you are on the ground now.
Okay.
Dex and Athletics, difficulty 8?
Yes.
We're all going to die.
You dropped a house on yourself.
That's okay. I can bring myself back to life. Maybe.
Also, yes, both Sir Arthur and Lyle get 1 point of straits each. The fire is literally curling around and avoiding things to get to.
Yeah, don't forget that Zaftig Tenzerin gave you the bonus.
He used it on the spell roll.
It's okay. I won't need. That's 3 successes for me.
Excellent. You're only buried in rubble.
Yay.
Murdoch! Do something epic as the roof falls. You feel like that vampire is going to get out of the way if you don't.
Oh. He's
still in the room with you. He came in out of nowhere and punched the were-raven out the window.
Right, but he'll not get caught by the thing?
Yeah, he looks up and sees the window falling, and he's like going through the window. I mean, sees the roof falling, and he's going through the window.
Molotov!
Yeah, he's,
Throw them all.
yeah, he'll just, like, he probably had them, like, in a belt form or something. He just takes that off and slings it at the dude.
We're gonna need your one-liner.
I can't think of anything.
Somebody help him out. Something with shocking in it.
Wait. I can't fucking think of anything now.
Lightning, bitch.
Wow.
Something like,
Oi! Got a grand idea for you. Lightning in a bottle.
That's a good one, too.
You seem to be in some dire straits. Let me illuminate the situation for you.
He would never
Okay.
say that.
No, that would definitely be Lyle or Joffrey. Roll it.
They're like normal straits, but
What am I
die.
rolling?
Dex plus.
Oh, athletics?
Arms.
Dex plus firearms.
Or
Okay.
athletics, whichever's better.
I'm gonna roll them both. Let's see what happens here. That was there. Alright. Oh, do I keep hitting? That might be it. 4 successes.
Okay. So, the roof starts to collapse, and then the top floor explodes. Just like lightning bolts arcing out into the night sky, and like all of the windows shatter, and like the whole area just instantly collapses and then continues to fall to the first floor. The only thing that comes out of the window is a hand. A hand with claws on it, so that's a good sign. Arthur, you're in the house. You should probably not be in the house.
Well, for the roll that you asked me to make, if I
Yep.
use the bonus that we just got, I got 1 success.
Okay. You still have another action, though? So you
Okay.
can try to do more than just be buried in rubble.
Okay, so if my spell succeeded, then, and I see that this is coming down, I am going to try to exit out the same window I just came in. Like,
You make it out the window, but 1 success means you still get knocked the fuck out.
okay.
I'll let you roll stamina. Maybe you can soak it.
Okay.
Difficulty 6.
Fuck me. 2 10s and a 7.
Okay. Now, roll your arete.
Another 10 and an 8
Nice.
and a 9.
Now roll your arete one last time.
All right. 1,
Difficulty
2,
5.
3, 4. Difficulty 5. 2, 7, 7, 3. So 2 successes.
As the house collapses, Sir Arthur flings himself out, and then falling rubble hits him in the head. Right at the moment he passes out, one whipping tendril of fire, 2 straights by the way, comes shooting out of the house like a snake, hits the redhead, who bursts into flames.
Oh, that's a shame.
Can I extinguish her?
You can try!
I would like to try.
I'm going to need 2 athletics plus dex rolls, one at difficulty 6, one at difficulty 8.
Okay. Athletics dex, first roll. This was difficulty 6?
Yes.
1 success.
Second roll.
I'm gonna spend a willpower on this roll.
Okay.
Fuck my life. So I rolled 1 9 and then 2 1s. So I think with the willpower that's a wash.
Yep. So,
Oh, at least it's not a botch.
you could spend one of your own willpower, though, because that was a freebie.
I already spent the freebie on staking her.
No, that's
another
right.
one's-
No, the second
No,
freebie.
yeah, we've gotten
From,
a couple.
Oh!
Yeah, we had a
From,
second freebie.
A wealth of freebies. Yes, I will spend that.
Zaptic
freebie.
Tanzerin, yes.
Thank you. I don't like that sound.
I was trying to stop my camera from breaking. Sorry, that's what the delay was. Okay, so you take 2 levels of aggravated damage when you catch on fire.
Ouch.
You do manage to put her out, but not before she is severely damaged. That vampire is deep in torpor now. However, you won. Oops, nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. In the aftermath, Werebird pulls you all to safety and away from sight before the fire trucks arrive. The fire brigade arrives.
Ah.
No trace of Murdoch is found.
No.
Right.
But there is a faint whiff of correspondence magic in the room that exploded. You think Murdoch's probably okay somewhere in this grand wide world. All you find is his pack, destroyed and wrecked to shit.
That
Oh.
bastard.
Joffrey, you report to the next meeting of the Order of Reason with Dr. Lyle in tow.
Oh.
And negotiations begin on convincing Dr. Lyle to become a double agent to infiltrate the Order of Hermes. Maybe another story, another tale will tell that story. Ethan, you make sure all of your friends are okay and in good shape before you decide that's enough London shenanigans for one lifetime and head back to America. You never get there, though, because strange things happen on the train ride home. That's a story for another time, too. Perhaps there's a Werewolf the Apocalypse Wild West story in Vorpal Tales' future.
Ooh.
Sir Arthur and Maisie, despite Sir Arthur's best efforts, which you never knew it was him, he manages to damage the shit out of the redhead, but not to kill her. However, not knowing enough about vampires, you don't know how to get her out of torpor. So she's still in your basement, in a stone coffin, waiting for you to finish your experiments. You don't want to feed her blood because you're trying to break that. So that seems like it's the opposite of what you should do if you're trying to bring her back to life. You did try a couple experiments, but all you did was actually cause more aggravated damage. So the results of that story may be told another time as well. Because obviously she has powerful friends who are going to come looking for her someday. And that's where we leave the fate of our Victorian mages.
If I may add one more thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Sir Wellington would have invited Sir Arthur to a coffee shop to discuss his recent theories on how he might be able to go back in time and stop the whole vampire
All of
shenanigans
this?
to begin with, at the very beginning of when it all started with the first daughter who got attacked.
Ooh.
Would we call that a Wellington point instead of a flashpoint?
Sir Arthur will lean in. Tell me more.
Fade out.
Oh, we need to get a
Excellent.
carriage going 88 miles per hour.
What in God's name is a mile?
Viewers, we would like to thank you for experiencing the entirety of Skilamalink with us. We love Victorian Mage. We hope you do too. You should definitely go check out the Indiegogo. You got till Thursday left before you lose out on all those amazing stretch goals. They made it real far. If you haven't checked it out, please go do. As you can tell, it's hella fun. As for next week, we'll still be here Tuesday at 9 p.m. playing Stephen, if you would.
Trinity Continuum Adventure!
Run by the man in the goggle cap. And then later in the year, there'll be a second story told, run by the man in the cape. On cue again.
Can I interrupt you for 1 second? Because at the very
Yes.
beginning of tonight, I was reminded of the amazing Tales of the Aeon Society, which is a radio play the Onyx Path has been putting out to lead up to Trinity Continuum Adventure. They're not too long each, but they're really awesome. I've listened to a couple because I love Hope Adventures and radio plays, so please check them out and prep for next week.
I highly recommend them as a fan of old-time style radio plays. They are well done, high quality, and they're fun.
Danger Ace.
Yes. That Kickstarter begins next week on Thursday. And our adventure... No, that Kickstarter begins this week on Thursday. One ends, one begins. Next week is when our show begins. All right, specific... No, go ahead, Rachel.
Yes, hello, my name is Rachel. You can find me Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere. Mostly Twitter, Instagram, and Ko-Fi. I'm having a week off just based on how scheduling works out. So I will next appear on a stream of Vorpal Tales with White Walls. And then next Thursday, I will be kicking off Onyx Path's Jumpstart Day. Instead of running my normal Changeling Chronicle, we're gonna run the Changeling Jumpstart, yours to keep, for, 1 or 2 weeks, however long it takes us to get through that story. Yeah, that's what I'm up to.
I'm at Space Lord PJs, and tomorrow I will be running Tales from the Loop. The 80s It Never Was. It'll be pretty awesome.
Hella fun to watch.
Hey everybody, I am Ever, and my pronouns are they, them. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever, and I had a lot of fun playing Ethan this evening. I kind of like being the odd character out from time to time. Not a mage. It was cool. Added variety. Flavor, if you will. There's some feathers in my food, though, now. Just kidding. Anyway, you can also find me on Etsy at Neat & Co. Designs. That's neat as in, hey, Ever, that's a neat hat. And yes, it is a legit cow hat? Cow hat? Cowboy hat?
Cow hat.
Yeah, cow hat. Also, the cows are super cute. So, yes, and you will find me playing in the 80s that are actually was because now they exist.
Hello, everybody. I have been Sir Arthur, but I am Steve. You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade. Yes, you can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade. You'll find me next on Vorpal Tales channel, playing Tales from the Loop with Space Lord PJs.
Hello, I am Kisama. I have been Joffrey Wellington. And you can find me on Twitter at Truki-sama, and on Thursdays, where I will be playing Madara, slimy old man in Black Void.
Right,
And
Mr.
I
Creepy.
Yes, very creepy. And I am Dwayne at Made of Kimchi on the internet, and I was a pleasure playing in the complete darkness on my phone. Next time you guys will see me, we'll be running said Black Void possible finale, depending on what the party does, this Thursday.
That's correct. And for you Onyx Path fans, especially Mage fans, we have 2 other shows, one on Saturday that starts next week, not this week, playing Technocracy Reloaded from Invictus with Love. And on Sunday, our ongoing Mage White Walls Chronicle. Definitely come check them both out if you're fans of Mage. And if you're a fan of vampires, since you saw so many in this show, beginning in May, when the season ends for White Walls, the first season of our vampire story, which is called... Looks at Rachel.
It is called Starlight and Smoke. It's going to start out as a mortal game. They're going to make mortals. They're going to tell me their 3 favorites about vampire clans, and things are going to proceed from there.
All downhill.
Bang.
Nowhere to go but down. And once again, we'd like to thank you all for sharing this awesome story with us. And again, check out the Indiegogo and the new one that starts same day. And we will see you again next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Until then, we wish you a good evening.